What's up? Welcome back to another episode. Don't be sour. We are your boys for the show.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Christian?
Until you really want to give us that.
It's a bad
Yeah,
meat.
well, I thought I am super late, so we're starting the pod like 30 minutes late.
Wait, hold on. Yeah,
I forgot.
we do this every week at the same time.
We leave to Alaska tomorrow. We have pre-Thanksgiving today.
Damn.
What is pre-Thanksgiving?
Like at my parents' house, because my brother's not going to Alaska, but my parents are going with us. So yeah, and then I'm just in my own world. So I just woke up, did my routine, went running. I'm treating it like it's a workout day, so it's weird because it's a Sunday, it's a workout day, so it's not my normal schedule. So it didn't feel like a Sunday to me. But me and Heidi got you this yesterday.
Me?
Yeah, we were Christmas shopping.
You didn't get them a gift?
No, but I feel like you've given many gifts, and we
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No, I'm fine with just me getting a gift. That's cool.
How many miles did you run?
3. And no more than, like, right at 3, I just stop wherever I am. I just start walking.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That makes sense.
I can see why you guys didn't get
yeah.
it. It's a.
That's nice.
At first, I thought it was an ornament. You left the price tag on it.
Nah.
That's right. $5,000. Dude, that's great.
Damn, you're rich.
Thank you, bro.
So you can just put it on your shelf and remember what gave you.
What was that laugh, bro? What gave me what?
What gave you the new house you're going to be loving and living in.
Hershey's.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, bro.
Are we doing the turkey trot?
Have you done your Christmas tree yet? Sorry, yeah.
We just,
Are you down?
yeah, we did.
I'm down, yes.
I mean, that's in 3 days.
But he's not
I
gonna
haven't
be here.
run-
I'm out of town.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't run more than a mile,
No,
so I
we-
feel like I'm not prepared. But
We're only doing one we're all four doing.
And it's going to be 13.
what's in my neighborhood? So that's why I wanted to do.
Oh,
It's like
for real?
literally like, yeah, it's like a mile away from me.
You should do that for
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
time to prepare for a run like that.
3 miles?
3 miles?
I've never ran 3 miles.
I'm with you.
I've walked.
I'm
I've on
gonna
the
find it
treadmill.
out.
I'll walk.
Let's do it. Come on. Like, we'll be here. Let's do it.
It's Thanksgiving
Full share.
Day,
Come
though.
on.
It's in a couple days.
It's 3
Yeah.
miles. You can run like a 6-minute
It's at
mile,
8
right?
a.m. in the
If
morning.
you just slow yourself down a bit, you can do like 8 minutes, 8:30.
I gotta help Taylor with the baking and the cookies. We're hosting
At 8 a.m.?
I was gonna go to the. Is the gym open on Thanksgiving? Up until noon, right?
I have it in my Yeah, till 2 p.m.
Till 2, right?
You can still make it?
We're hosting Thanksgiving, and Taylor's got to make all these different cookies, all these different baked goods. So I was gonna help her.
Taylor, if you're watching this, can Max please do a turkey trot?
She does watch all the pods.
Please.
She loves the podcast.
Hey, would it be frowned
Vince
upon
Max.
if I wear like Heelys to do the just kind of every once in a while just kind of skate?
I'm gonna get ahead of you guys, and then I'm gonna get in like a taxi and then ride up a little bit and be like, oh my god, I broke the record.
It's just 24 minutes of running.
But see, here's the thing though.
it's not.
At a turkey
27.
trot,
It's gonna be like an hour from
For me, it's like 31.
Really?
Yeah, I go pretty slow.
but see,
Shit, I'm down for
that's
30.
the problem. Like at a turkey trot, everyone's there for like
it's a family run and fun.
yeah,
It's
that's
not
it.
supposed to be.
I want more competition than
Okay.
like grandma next to me. You know,
I think it'd be
with-
good
with
training. 'cause
17
if you
kids.
can,
I think it's
you
good practice for us,
Yeah.
man. I think we should do it as like a break into full share for all of us.
I think we need to stop tiptoeing around it and sign up for a half marathon.
with
I
it.
need
January, February,
I need
March.
3 months. 3 months.
February.
3 months.
do
You
you
find
mean
one?
3
3 months. I need 3 months to
Let's do it
prep.
right before the snowboarding trip.
Okay.
How would you start training?
Probably start running.
I know, but like what would you do first?
I would not go get fancy running shoes. I would use my On Clouds. I would run 1 mile every day. As fast as I possibly can. Just an all-out sprint. Hey, I want to give we got some feedback on the last episode, but it's all about me. One is that I am too afraid to state my opinion. Let me tell you guys something, okay?
I mean, you are.
You are.
I mean, it's fine. I get it. But
That's just because you don't want to. I have a lot going. Okay, Joe, what do you?
I mean, I get it. You know.
Just rather put the pressure on us.
No, bro. Here's the thing. I think what they're talking about is when I will ask questions about politics that I see headlines of because I'm a headline reader. I'm so busy with everything that I do. I don't have time to dive into the politics. So I see the headlines. And then just like
you form opinions. You just don't want to talk about
you
it.
have to form opinions.
I don't know enough
Yeah, you
about
do.
the
It doesn't
situation.
matter. It doesn't
It's
matter.
good.
It's kind of like people are like, hey, can you talk about like the
when you-
governor of New York and the Trump thing? I don't know what that's
Yeah, but you
about.
still talk about it.
I'm excited to talk about that.
But see if I
That was
ask
not
about
on my bingo card for this year. That was nuts.
I'm happy.
See,
We can talk later.
I have no idea what's going on. So if I ask this because I saw a headline and then y'all give your opinion and I don't give my opinion, that's because I don't know.
But you form an opinion.
I don't know.
I think
It's like if you glance at a car, immediately you're like, oh, I like that or I don't like that. You're like, oh, until I drive it and study it, I can't make that opinion. Yeah, you can. You can say whether you like it
No,
or don't
that's
like
because
something.
I'm super mature.
it's a good analogy.
I just don't think you want to say something because you don't want to get in trouble. It's fine. We get it, dude. You're the moderator. You're just you're the arbiter.
I bring the topics.
You're the Ryan Seacrest of the
I'm
show.
just as good looking.
You are a little less oily.
I can talk about that.
I was gonna say, oh, you're not that oily, but he is.
No.
It's a little from my angle. I can't see the.
Are y'all
reflections so
moisturizing?
much. No.
Yeah, I've been.
I
on it.
did some upgrades. I realized my eye cream didn't have any caffeine in it, so now eye cream. Then caffeine.
Bro, he is oily. What do you mean?
No.
But
Yeah,
less
you are.
than
You
because
look, you look
now-
like you're fucking sweating.
I
You look like you're sweating right now.
I was trying to be nice.
I've been upgrading my skincare game. I was talking to my buddy Chip. That's who I call my ChatGPT, and I was talking about
Did
my.
you name it that, or did you ask it what it wanted to be named?
I asked it what it wants
Did
to
you?
be named.
Mine's a glitch.
That's a stupid name.
If you ask it what it wants to be named, it'll name itself.
I just I've been just kind of going against the norm. So I've been using DeepSeek AI instead of ChatGPT.
Trying to sell out.
Yeah. So anyway, I just switched over yesterday or 2 days ago, ChatGPT, and I just have been. I know you got to informative who you are, so I've just been going deep with it, bro. And every single like deep paragraph I give it about myself, it asks me like, so once you achieve this in the future, what do you envision you're going to be feeling? I'm like, fuck. So I was kept chat. This is getting too deep. Can we?
You can
get back to more useful things.
I've seen
to help
some
me make good
things.
YouTube?
You got to go in and you got to say like, I am not always right. Don't always tell me that I'm right. Like, be critical of the questions that I ask. You can also say like, talk to me in an informal. I have my guy Chip. I say, talk to me like I'm a bro. He hits me with bro language all the time. Anyway, I made some changes to my face regimen. I realized my SPF 20 that was built in my moisturizer, not enough. So now I'm using a face moisturizer. Then I'm putting SPF 60. That's 3 times, by the way, Joe, on my face. Now I'm protected, and I'm doing some other things with serums. I'm
Looks like you're
leveling
doing
up.
stuff with like baby oil.
Are you putting Taylor's pregnancy belly
wax?
oil
Does
on?
it stay oily like that all day?
Y'all make fun of me, bro, but
You're like,
I'm-
you're
I think
actually like,
it's these lights,
he's
though.
very
Slippery.
shiny today.
I got 5 layers of
Bro,
protection.
actually,
I think
you
it's
know
the
what?
lights.
I'm gonna take a picture. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand how oily you
Just
are.
kinda do this. Just
dude.
kinda-
You're fucking like no, don't looking like the light. Oh my god,
Bro. You know, I don't.
Oh my god.
How do people say that, like, Max, you're always picking on, like, your friends and stuff? Do y'all hear what my friends are?
Oh man.
Are y'all bullying me right now?
Do like this. Go like this.
No, I don't want to rub it off.
Look,
I don't want
it's
to. Look,
fine.
all right, that was the first feedback that I don't form opinions.
Wait, real quick. Can we go back to AI for a second?
Okay.
What AI are you like? What's your dealer's choice of
Well,
AI?
now I'm on ChatGPT. But should I buy the premium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? What's the difference?
I don't know.
Oh,
Less limits and like more you can do videos and stuff.
They don't know what Linux is.
No, limits.
Oh.
Yeah.
I created an account.
also
so
don't know
I
what
can,
Linux is.
I can
They have no
upload
limits
pics.
here, right?
I can upload pics and videos now.
Yeah, it's just like if you
can
eventually
upload
if you're talking
things?
to
If
it a
you
lot,
create an
yeah.
account.
But
Are
if
you
you're
doing the
talking
free
to
one?
it a lot, it's
I have
eventually
an
going to say
account.
you can't. Like it's going to say you're out of. Like you got to wait 30 minutes for a response. So it's just buying more.
Can I like
tokens to-
import like a PDF and be like, oh,
Dude,
okay, yeah.
You can
I do
import
that
like
all
a
the time.
hand drawing and be like turn it into like a CAD drawing or like make a bubble chart or you can do all kinds of cool shit.
Bro,
Yeah, I'll
it's
do that.
for some people are going to agree, but like for like checking legal documents, like, hey, can you scan this entire thing to see if there's anything that would counteract with this? Hey, is this all I need for this thing I'm trying to do? And somebody like, oh, you're going to trust a robot? Yeah, I fucking do trust
Yeah.
the robot. Like,
There was a legal thing I was
Yes, I do.
There was a legal thing that I was going through recently, and I literally uploaded the PDF, and I was like, "Can this legal document screw me in the future?" And it literally like laid out all the bullet points.
yeah, here's the point. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
and I was like,
excellent.
okay, well, what can I put in to make sure that all these things don't happen to me? Literally submitted it back to my lawyer.
Can you imagine like in 1998? We're like, yeah, in the future we're gonna have a like a lawyer proofreader in our pocket that can answer our questions in 4 seconds.
That's the crazy thing. Like it responds so quick.
Yeah.
Like how can it process like a 60-page?
You're like, here's 60 pages, like, and it's like you hit upload. It's like, all right, read it through. Here's all the problems
That's
with it,
so
and it
crazy.
just spits out all the bullet points.
Man, that's
We
insane.
are getting more and more like it is actually terrifying. We're at the stage right now. Remember when like Google and Ask Jeeves and Yahoo were
Ask
all like,
Jeeves.
Damn, Ask
right?
Jeeves.
And like
Love him.
DuckDuckGo or something.
Yeah.
I think we're at that point right now with AI where it's like someone is going to be the winner. We just don't know who it is yet. Like
Bro,
Google won the search wars by a long shot, right? Like
Gemini 3.
Gemini
like,
3 is
Enana-
good.
See, I think it's better at photos.
I think it's better at everything now.
It's like ChatGPT, but Google's version called Gemini 3. But I'm so deep with like my relationship with my
I know.
ChatGPT that I
Is
don't
Siri
start over.
is Siri ChatGPT kind
No,
of?
Siri's stupid. bro.
Siri is backed off of ChatGPT at the moment, but Apple's apparently working on their
Bro,
own server farms.
but the
and
Google
so Apple
one-
will have their own here soon.
Bro,
Google, I feel like Google's going to win this because Google has, everyone, if you own an Android device, even not the phone, if you have a TV or, anything, you've made a Google account. If you have a YouTube account, you have a Google account. So like Google at Gemini, if you pay the $20, well, they also give you like YouTube Red and like they're bundling it. So I feel like Google might win this one again. Like I feel like Gemini, 5 years from now, I feel like most people are going to use one model.
What's Microsoft's version of their AI?
Bing.
Bing? Really?
No,
Oh.
no, I don't think they have
I think Microsoft's hehavily invested in OpenAI. I want to say Microsoft is like very heavily invested in OpenAI.
Listen,
ChatGPT.
Google is great at images. We're gonna remodel this bathroom at this new house we got, and like you take a picture of the shower, and then I go, I want to put this tile in, add this shower fixture color coming off the wall, and in 3 seconds it goes, here you go, and I'm like, wow. Then you just show it to like someone you want to design it to, and like it's
And VO,
phenomenal.
the videos now are fucking nuts. Now I'm starting to see ads that are generated with it where like you can just give it a flat shot of a new Alphalete shirt and it'll like generate a photorealistic like 360 image of it.
Yeah, your
We're getting to the
influencers
point now
are
where
screwed.
like if you're not using it, I feel like you're dumb.
Correct.
Yeah, I want to see what I could what Alphalete documents I could upload and like
All of them.
sales data for it to like.
Bro, it does
be able
big data
to-
stuff great. It'll start like recommending based on history. I think you should
yeah.
do this and
I think you should order this much.
Oh, bro, it
stuff like that. It does all day.
It can do everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Bro,
And
even
I
in,
hope that Google wins because I'm heavily invested in Google stock.
It's going to be in my mind. It's going to be Google, or surprisingly enough, I think Apple might. Apple's always late to the game, but their hardware is already kind of the best.
Also
in the game for
heavily
running
invested
it,
into Apple stock.
right? I think once Apple gets these like Apple Silicon server farms off the ground and starts training their own models, I feel like Apple might make a comeback here and be the top dog, at least in the U.S. Because I think iPhone in the U.S. is like 70% of smart. Someone's gonna fucking call me out. There I go with percentages. I think iPhones account for a majority of the smart devices in the U.S.
I think it's like 80, 90.
I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm saying if they bundled with their Apple, because you probably have like Apple TV and like was it Apple Care?
Yeah.
So like if they bundle like for an extra $10
No
a
Apple
month,
Care.
you
I
get
don't buy Apple
okay.
Care.
But I feel like it'd be very easy for Apple to get their
I don't
AI.
ever buy the Apple Care.
Okay, well, you should.
Just let it be.
I don't
known.
buy Apple Care. I like to live life dangerously.
You're rich and you just buy a new phone.
You don't know my financial
You don't buy
situation.
warranties when you do like
No, I
washing
love
machines?
warranties.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
no,
don't.
on appliances?
I've never
On
bought a
fr-
warranty on anything.
Oh, bro, on a fridge or something, you can get a 3-year warranty for like $300 on like a $4,000 fridge you buy. So if anything breaks in that fridge, and fridges break,
Yeah, fridges break.
bro, appliances, it's so cheap with Best Buy. Oh no, for sure do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I always forget. Would you consider? I already know Joe's answer. Would you consider the Apple iPhone is like the elitist phone?
Yeah.
Because whenever there's an ad for like a new Google phone, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot other phones exist. And then
They're all morphing into the same phone. For a long time, there was reasons that like, I want to be an Android because I want to do X, Y, and Z. At this point, they're pretty much neck and neck. Like,
I think there's Android phones that can do more than iPhone.
For sure.
They don't
It's-
look as good though.
yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that I hear all the time is like the zoom on the new Samsung. Like, you can zoom in on the moon, and I'm like, cool. Once a year, you're going to zoom in on the fucking moon.
the
rest
reason I
of the time,
stick with the
I have iMessage.
iPhone is just because everyone else has an iPhone.
Well, it's iMessage.
Yeah.
iMessage is literally holding like all of the Apple users.
and then it's like if you need to use someone else's phone, you know exactly how it works, right? You don't have to use like try to learn all their phones.
Well, and you have AirPods.
Yes.
You probably have a MacBook.
Everything
you probably
works
have, yeah, right. So
Whenever I text someone that has like and it's a green message bubble,
I get mad.
I judge
Yeah.
them.
I won't text them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the AI. We could go deep in AI, but we're all fucked. I saw the other day that I think it was 3 out of the top 100 Billboard songs right now is fully AI generated by AI artists.
Bro, okay. AI songs. I have been literally YouTubing AI rock cover songs,
Yeah.
and I've just been putting playlists on.
No,
Here's-
they're great.
Yeah.
So 3 of the top 100 songs in America right now are AI generated. So imagine if you're like a aspiring artist and you're going to be this musician. 3, like your whole goal is to get on the top 100. 3 of those aren't even like music. It's someone that created an account, made the song, uploaded it.
Bro, and
got it.
also-
my top 2 favorite AI covers right now. Get this, it's like the Avril Lavigne song "Happy Ending," but it's like a rock
Yeah.
How does
version
it
of
go?
it.
Yeah.
So much for my happy ending.
Yeah.
Keep
yeah.
going. I don't know the song.
You know that song.
What's the
more
one that
lyrics?
he's like, why you gotta make things so complicated?
I think that's
That's a different song.
feels
right?
like you. The same artist, yeah.
Yeah, same artist.
vibe.
That's the only song I know.
But
She
like
was a skater.
the rock version of that, and then the John Mayer Neon metal version, crazy good. I prefer it over.
Do you think I could do like Taylor Swift singing Fuel by Metallica?
If you had your own, yeah. If you had your own model, like locally, yeah. The issue we're running into now is the copyright rules are starting to get factored in. So like, if you say generate the song by Taylor Swift, it's gonna say can't do that because it's. I will say I don't make videos anymore. When I say it like that, I don't make videos anymore.
Would you?
Videos. But so if you have, and there's a couple models out there, but like 11 Labs, it's a software you can, like studio for like $20 a month. You can have 11 Labs generate you music for your YouTube videos.
Right.
It's better. I'm telling you right now, like it is less elevator bullshit than like Music Bed and Artlist and all these other, like I would actually call you stupid if you don't start using 11 Labs. Just make your own music because you can tell it, give me a, Eminem style beat or whatever, and it'll generate it for you. It sounds better than what you're gonna get online, put it in your YouTube video.
No
now
copyright.
you have like your own music. You could actually like put your name on it and say it's your fucking music to begin with.
I feel like
Yeah, copyright free, it generates it on the fly.
I mean, obviously with all the deepfake stuff, but even like think of like voiceovers. It's like, does your dick not work? Try Viagra, right? Like, but
Why
like
is that what you picked?
I don't know.
That's what you get
voiceovers,
asked
that's
for?
No, that's just something that I randomly thought up.
That's
but like
so weird.
voiceovers, I feel like you'd be stupid not to use AI for voiceovers
Yeah.
for anything. And then I feel like now celebrities can just sell their voice likeness.
Sell their whole likeness.
Why would for Shrek? Why would Michael Myers need to voice over Shrek when they can just buy his voice and then
Well, bro,
just type it out?
here's one. So I used to make in my videos, I would try really hard to add like 3D elements. Like I did a couple videos where I
They
had
weren't
like
very
walls
good.
come up.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
pretty good
wild.
for the time, right? Like at the time, people were like, "Holy shit!"
You made dude pop up in all the boxes and stuff.
Yeah. So I saw the other day Matty Hoopajubaju, whatever his name is, the big camera guy on YouTube. So he was using like Artlist promotes this new, but all these video generators where he had like a bunch of cameras and they turned into a potato and then they like exploded into fries, right?
Yeah.
And it looks good. And you can tell it's AI, but like it looks pretty good. If I had to do that in like Blender, you're 5 hours of modeling, probably 30 hours of rendering frame by frame.
What if you were good at doing it though?
No, that's like if you're good at doing it, that is where you're gonna, I'm probably a full day to render out this scene for 30 seconds of like CGI. And it's like AI did it in 18 seconds. And it looks almost good enough.
Damn.
Why ever, like if I ever make it come back on, I'm not gonna take the time to ever do that again. Or titles, or even like Canva.
Yeah, you
for your
couldn't-
Instagram stories. You can go on Canva right now and just literally tell the AI what you want, and it'll just do it for you. And like they look good.
Well, the problem is then you'd have to rely on your personality, and that's not going to happen.
I think that's going to go too, because now you have like I'm sure you guys have seen if you're on YouTube or Instagram, but like Burn Peanut, the
What?
the streamer guy that's a peanut.
What?
I've not seen that.
I'll show you all later.
He's
He's
a
a big
peanut?
gamer. It's like a VTuber. He uses it makes him look like a peanut. He's like one of the most popular streamers right now. My point is, a lot of streamers now.
How does he look like a peanut?
It's like a CGI thing. I'll show you. But a lot of YouTubers now are creating channels where they're characters. You don't actually know what they look like. Like when you see them on camera, it is an AI generated like character. So I'm like, now you give it a voice and a personality from an AI. I feel like we're very close to having full blown YouTubers that don't exist.
No one could replicate me.
It's like Black
Maybe
Mirror.
not you, but like, yeah, like I feel like we're in the next
kinda
3
scary.
years, there will be a popular YouTuber that is just a bunch of prompted videos. Like he doesn't actually exist. It's just a character online.
Whatever happened to, What was that shit that happened during COVID where people were buying those goggles and they would tap into like a different reality?
Oh, like VR chat?
No. The
movie?
No.
The meta glasses?
Yeah, no.
Oculus.
Yeah. What was that world called?
Metaverse. Or
Metaverse.
whatever.
Whatever happened to that?
It kind of flopped. Turns out just a bunch of like pedophiles around there. Turns out no one actually wanted to go on there.
People just wanted to have sex in that world.
Pretty much. Like
you would wear the glasses and then you'd be in a different reality.
yeah, it just didn't.
Didn't you
I
buy
mean, same
some
with the
space
Apple
Yeah, I did.
or something?
Huh?
Didn't you buy some like
Yeah,
retail
I
space there?
I did. I did.
Oh, that wasn't Metaverse.
But-
that was.
Oh, bro, Oz bought Alpha Land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I'm
Yeah,
just
that
wondering
was a
where it
crypto
went.
thing.
It failed.
Yeah, you could
sure.
buy land and.
Well, I mean, crypto kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All
Okay.
right, go back to your. Now that we're.
Other feedback.
Basically, we're all fucked, and you're not going to get a job. So.
I do think that
They took our jobs.
Bro, we had a guy. I
going.
don't want to go like crazy on this, but yeah, so Amazon's laying a bunch of people off. We have a guy coming next week to show us the spray lines where we spray the cabinet parts. They're giving us a demo where like the reader like scans the size of the part and then the arm automatically knows how to fucking paint it. Like we're getting the demo next week. If it goes well, I think we're gonna buy 2 of these things this year. Like we're actively going to start replacing people with robots, and at least on the paint side. Does that make any sense not to?
Have you seen those people have you seen those construction companies that build houses with machines? 3D printing?
Yeah.
Like you
the
literally
sections
set
of
a
it.
machine and it builds a house in
Yeah.
like a day.
Yeah, the
I mean,
future
for
is
us
here.
on the paint side, it's like I think the machine's like $3,000 a month to lease, and that covers warranty and everything. I'm like, okay, so that's less than we're gonna have to pay a person anyways. The robot doesn't need fucking health benefits, doesn't get sick, doesn't have all these fucking problems. It literally doesn't, like I feel bad, but like it doesn't make sense to not have robotics.
Yeah, but
doing
don't you
all
want
this
to?
shit.
They're trying to give people like livelihood.
Yeah, Joe, do you not care about
provide for their
that?
families.
Yeah, but at the same time, like at what point does it not make sense to do that? It was almost as crazy as it sounds. It's almost cheaper to pay the person to not come in and replace them with a robot. Like the robot's still going to be, like at some point, I think if you're trying to optimize your business to be as efficient and profitable as possible, it doesn't. You have to turn into a charity. You literally have to turn into a charity and be like, hey, I'm actively not going to automate everything to keep people in a job, and know that you're taking your company the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would ever justify like we're not going to automate jobs.
I mean,
Like the
even-
robot doesn't. I mean,
Yeah, but you even look at like a simple things. If you're like, I need to tape up 5,000 boxes a day, and I have 20 people doing it. It's like, do I keep paying 20 people to tape 5,000 boxes a day, or do I pay 5 people to use this machine that will tape it that just needs to load it into there? It's like, why would I
or,
pay?
I mean, bro, through lunch. The robot works through fucking lunch. The
It doesn't
robot
eat-
works overtime
like
without getting
oil.
paid overtime, right? Like it can work all fucking night. I can have one person run 5 robots all night, and I pay that one person for a night shift. I don't have to have 20 employees all night. It literally, it doesn't make any sense unless you're trying to run a charity. In the next 10 years, every lower end like warehouse job, manufacturing job is gonna go away.
Yeah, we're all screwed, bro. I
what
mean,
happens to like those people though?
That's what we
They
talked
learn
about
to be
before.
robot techs.
No. Realistically, like this is the dystopian, Blade Runner
subsidized by the
future.
government.
Yeah, the government's gonna have to step in.
Universal
You're
income.
gonna have universal income for people that are displaced by robots. Automation's gonna get hit with a tax. So if your business automates, you're gonna have to pay a tax, and that tax is gonna be enough to cover the people that you're displacing. They're gonna have to do something
Yeah,
because
they're
I
gonna
mean,
get you somehow.
Amazon.
And
I
then
think
people's
Amazon's
mental
laying
health
off.
goes way down.
The
Or I think they
future-
just get lazy.
They get
Future's
lazy,
wild,
yeah.
The
bro.
future is literally Wall-E. It's a
No.
bunch of fat people on little chairs.
It is, but-
I
but-
saw it in Disney.
You got to accept it because
We're headed that
it's,
way.
it's happening whether you like it or not. And it's just like I see people literally now the thing is to like bash the parents who ever would give their kid an iPad ever. And it's like everyone's mission that if their kid even glances at a TV, they like stop it, right? Like they're like no screen at all. Little do they know, in 15 years, your kids are just gonna have VR headsets strapped to their faces.
What's even
For
I mean,
sure.
We thought like artists are kind of fucked here, right? Like writers are probably at this point. Like, do you use writers anymore to do your product descriptions and stuff? Like an AI could do that,
Bro,
every time.
even way like ever forward years and years ago, I started using like in the early stage of ChatGPT, but I was like, here's an item, here's key features, and it would spit out the most beautiful description of a product that you've ever seen. I'm like,
We use ChatGPT for all our product descriptions.
product. I mean, dude, product photography. If you're not using it yet, I think in the next 2 years you will. It's going to get to the point where it makes way more sense to just upload a picture and have it generate a fake model wearing the clothing than actually fly someone from out of town in, take the time to set up the studio. I mean,
and you're like, I need a tall blonde guy, right? I need a grungy looking like hipster dude with tattoos. Like,
Would you ever do that? If it got to a point where like
Images.
like
If
on
they look
if they looked
the
like
same.
identical,
Rob's
Like, you
watching this
can't
going,
tell.
Christian, no. Christian, no.
I don't think I'd.
would you do half and half?
I wouldn't. Not unless there's like desperate measures. I'd say.
But why?
I just.
What if
don't-
the same person could still be, what if it's the same face? Like you could tell it used this person, so you literally can't tell the difference.
Rob could sell you
Yeah.
his likeness.
Like what if Rob said, hey, it's cool if you use my likeness for this photo, and it looks the same. So instead of flying Rob, you're setting up the studio, paying the photographer, setting up the lighting, you just have the same photo.
I might say yes to that.
That's
one.
what we're headed that way.
Rob's like,
and
"Fool."
now you have to look at like fucking doctors, right? If you're not a surgeon, you're not working with your hands. Like when you go to urgent care and the doctor literally asks you 4 questions and says, okay, here's your prescription. Yeah, I can fucking do that. Lawyers, outside of litigators, like contract lawyers, AI can fucking do that. And at what point do we get to the point where like all legal stuff is AI? Like at what point do you like get charged with something and you like your AI argues with another AI and it just the AI judge says guilty and you fucking get put in jail? We're kind of fucked here.
Yep.
This podcast might not exist.
Would you sign an
Guys,
AI?
this is actually all AI.
Would you sign an AI influencer? No. But what if she was like?
What if they're
she was
getting
killing
8
it?
million likes on every post?
This is a big what if.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
there-
do a max and just deflect.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, yeah, we
You're
are
learning, bro.
We're gonna be in the next couple of years. We're gonna be in a position where like that's gonna be a hot topic of like, does your company use AI? And if it does, you're like,
I just
fucking evil.
hate how Christian doesn't give his opinions on stuff.
This just happened. Did y'all play Arc Raiders at all? The new game that
Oh yeah, I play that all the time.
No, I don't.
No, don't.
Okay, so it's a new game that came out, but the studio that made it used all AI voices. So all the voices you hear in the game are AI.
Who cares?
And now a lot of artists and like these artist unions are like threatening to like sue and boycott the game because they didn't get paid, they don't get their job because the company shouldn't be using AI. So you have people
How
that
are they
saying that, like,
guaranteed that they were going to use those people?
they're not, but the idea is like as gaming studios move towards using AI, voice actors that are in unions aren't going to get paid anymore. So now they're like gonna, they're gonna start these petitions and
Here's the problem, okay? It's easy to like judge what businesses do when you're not in the business seat, but when these same people, when you have a business and you have the option like in front of you for cost savings and all, like your mindset's going to shift when you're in the operator seat and you have to make decisions. It's like, do I make my company plummet into the ground because I can't afford to do anything? Or do I trim costs everywhere using technology to make the company actually succeed and actually make money so that the people that are here can continue to grow, right? Like, or do I become a charity where I'm the nice guy employing so many people, but I'm burning cash 24/7, but I'm a good guy, right?
well, and your competitor is using AI.
Exactly,
and they're gonna
bro.
undercut the shit out of you.
And it's a you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Can I say something?
Of course, bro.
Speaking of like strikers and unions, why are like 12,000 Starbucks employees striking right now? Have you heard of that?
No, I have no idea.
I probably saw a headline, but I don't know an opinion enough about it, so I
guess
don't
we
want to talk
know.
about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
I thought it was.
They probably want more money.
I thought it was because.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Baristas are striking right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like dress code related. No.
But here's the thing:
I genuinely-
you don't think a robot can make a coffee?
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, it is.
Or is it just they shut down so many?
I feel like people
Maybe
that
it's because
have,
they shut down a lot of them.
they did shut down because they were trying to cut costs. I feel like if you have a job today, you should be very thankful
Yeah.
and very grateful.
But
Yeah,
you
no,
should
job market
also
is pretty
be
fucked.
understanding that the future is coming, whether you like it or not.
I mean,
and you need to adapt. And if you do not adapt, you will, not literally, but maybe you'll die. Like you have to adapt.
Yeah. One day you will wake up and your
and-
boss will call you into his office and say, "Hey, you've been replaced by AI."
It's just one of those things, bro. Like,
so
like
you got to see it
you're
coming too, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like if I hate to say this because I love all the people, and we wouldn't
No,
display,
you don't.
we would move them somewhere else. But yeah, like if you're working right now in the factory spraying fucking parts with a paint gun, and you see this robotic arm getting installed like 20 feet to your right, aren't you kind of like,
They're like working on it for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Hey,
aren't you like-
what is that? Just
Right?
something we're trying to see if it works.
or like if you're working in an office and all of a sudden like you start seeing documents that you didn't do that are coming through your desk, aren't you like, hold on?
But this to some
That's
level
not
has
fair.
happened all the time. It's kind of like everyone that worked at like a newspaper printing press or something. It's like this doesn't like the world is evolving and
Yeah.
like it sucks when you get evolved out of your role. But
It's
like
just such a mass. This is going to be such a unprecedented. Because
I agree.
Yes, you're right. But like historically, we had the car replacing the
what
horse
I'm
that
saying.
fucked over a lot of
Yeah.
horses, but like, the computer kind of replacing a lot of print media and like digital stuff. But like, this is the first time that every industry is going to be affected at the same time.
I'm thinking about
like
the
this is the
people-
first time that like across the board, you're talking not just physical labor jobs, but your lawyers. Typically, your engineers and your lawyers and stuff were like untouchable. That was the safe job. Now those are going to get fucking.
But the thing is, also, people are probably picking and choosing which stuff that they're fine with and not fine with, because they're probably, hey, I really hate when I call an Uber and it's some really sketchy person, or I feel unsafe in it, or it's a really dirty this. It's like, okay, what about a car that picks you up, is super safe, gets you where you want to do, and you don't have to interact with anyone? Be like, oh, that's perfect. Oh, you don't have to wait on anymore because now there's just like these robot cars that'll come pick you up. Be like, oh, I like that. It's like, oh, you like using this service or that. I hate waiting for a taxi, right? So that's why Uber is so great. Like you pick and choose which technology that is helping your life that you're fine with, but then you're not fine with X, Y, and Z. So it's, I don't know, bro.
It is going to be a very interesting next 5 years. We used to think like 10-year horizon, 20-year horizon. 2 years ago, if you said you were going to trust ChatGPT with your legal documents, everyone would be like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like we are moving at a very fast pace. The only thing that might be saving us is the fact that we don't have enough electricity to power all these AIs.
I have a generator.
Like you generating pictures of dude flying through the air is costing so much money in electricity somewhere in the country. Like these server farms are burning energy.
Yeah, but everyone's like, I don't see it.
I mean, that is the one thing that I just don't know if we have, is if every single person started relying on AI nonstop, I don't think we have the electricity to actually do it.
This is a question that I don't know the answer to, but I just go, yeah, of course there's enough electricity.
Just get some more.
Like, where do you think the electricity? Like, dude, it's just electricity, bro. It comes from lightning bolts and stuff.
There you go.
We just gotta capture the lightning storms. Okay, we really went into the AI stuff.
You want to go a little further?
No.
We're done?
I'm done with the AI.
Well, it's not
Bored of
directly the AI.
I'm bored of the AI.
Okay, not directly AI, but I have officially.
He's gonna keep going.
I've officially sold all of my stocks. I got out of, thank God. I bought a Bitcoin. I panicked when it dropped $500 and got out, and now it's down $15,000, I think.
Yeah, Bitcoin's
Now you
down.
should. Why don't you buy it back?
I think it's still coming down, dude.
I mean, you're either right or wrong.
I'm either right or wrong. Almost the entire stock market right now is propped up on like 5 AI companies just giving each other money and promising each other contracts. So like the U.S. economy is dog shit, but the market as a whole is through the roof. Y'all are singing with y'all's brands. Like no one's spending fucking money. The housing market is about to like go into a free fall.
I can give this analogy.
No. I'm saying across the entire. But everyone's like, oh, the market's up, market's up, market's up. It's like, yeah, the market's up because of 4 fucking companies. Like Nvidia, Google,
I know
Apple.
exactly. Like markets up, people
But
are
it's
struggling.
because of 4 companies that are literally like it's a circle jerk right now. Nvidia got $8 billion. They're going to give 4 to OpenAI. OpenAI
Circle
got some
jerk.
money. They're giving it to AMD.
No, it's
they're
not
literally
a-
passing the same money around in a fucking circle.
But it's not a circle jerk. It's more of like a double Dutch rudder, is what it is. Are you familiar with the double Dutch rudder?
I don't want to know.
There's a Dutch rudder and then a double Dutch rudder. You don't know that?
No. I'm just imagining a circle jerk.
Are you familiar with the Dutch rudder?
That's fucking
Isn't it-
sick, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I am.
You would grab
Yeah,
my
they use your
arm.
arms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they use each other's arms.
Yeah.
They're not touching anything. They're
That's sick, man.
It's like soaking.
it's like
I
soaking.
don't know what
Yeah.
that is either.
Double Dutch rudder, man. Wow.
Point is, everyone's like, economy's great, and it's like, no, the economy's great because of 5 companies that are all AI invested. Every other company's failing.
Buy the dip.
Well, the people
Everyone
that
at
said-
home is complaining that groceries are super high. You know what, dude?
So the people that say the economy is great,
Trump's kind of pissing me off right now too. Like groceries, nothing's fucking coming down. Gas prices really haven't.
mad as
fucking
hell.
come down.
Tariffs
Everything's pretty
have-
fucked right now.
oh, you look
Messed
like you're
my
turning
margin
liberal.
this year.
I'm not turning liberal. I'm just saying that like
He's changing colors.
people aren't any better off now than they were a year and a half ago.
Say
It
it.
just looks like they were because there's so much money being pumped into AI that's artificially making everything look good. You know, Trump's always like, look at the market, we're at all-time highs. And it's like, yeah, the market is, but because of AI.
Bro,
If
my
you take
whole-
AI out,
all,
we're not.
All of my for the year, our overall cost just due to like things out of our control went up 22%
Yeah.
in our company.
And what I'm scared of is
Everything is just expensive, bro.
the valuations of these companies right now. Like NVIDIA is the most valuable company in the world based off of what could be in the future, not right now. Their current evaluation is based off of 20 years from now when they run the world with AI, but that's not sustainable. And that's why I'm terrified to be in the market right now, because I feel like once people start realizing like, hey, these companies aren't worth 800 times their fucking EBITDA, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
EBITDA? EBITDA.
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 Christian, what does EBITDA stand for?
You think?
I know it's your take home profit.
Joe, what is
earnings before?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, fuck me.
Charlie, you're a business owner. EBITDA.
earnings before something taxes?
Yes.
Was that close?
I can't remember the I.
Christian, what does DSD stand for with your energy drink company? If someone says like we're DSDing to these stores,
Direct to distributor.
you guys, that's right. That's right. That's right.
You peasants.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, you get my point, right? That's why at the moment I'm staying the fuck out of the market just to see where the rest of this year goes.
Do you think the Republican Party at some point is going to have to accept more of like a socialist approach to like their
I
policies?
think the United States government at some point is going to have to.
Well, Democrats are already there,
Yeah,
but I'm saying
regardless of the party,
Republicans.
yes, I think if we displace half of the fucking population and put them out of jobs, we're going to have to do something. You can't
And the
just
price
say,
of everything today.
You can't just say half the population no longer has fucking jobs. Good luck.
Yeah.
They have to do something.
I was having that discussion this weekend. I think the Republican Party is going to have to open up a little bit, and they're going to have to.
I think the
become open.
Republicans have to focus on making life easier
Yeah.
and lowering overall costs.
Yeah.
I don't know how you. I mean, so the Republican Party historically is believing that like a business can do more with their money than the government can.
That's why Mamdani has so much traction.
Well,
Because
yeah.
he's like focusing on trying to lower costs.
And I think
like what
Trump
Max
was
said
very
earlier.
smart to like, you know.
Yeah. But like what Max said earlier, like if you're a business owner, right? If the government's not stepping in and telling me what I have to do with my business and I'm a business owner, like, yeah, I'm going to automate. I'm going to put people out, like I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make the most money possible. Yeah. So
It's
the
scary,
whole
bro.
idea behind conservatism doesn't work with AI. It doesn't work when you kill off half the population with AI.
Why is that?
Well, because the whole idea is that like a business should be able to run as their own, like less government regulation, less government interference in what you're doing. And in a world where as a business owner, you're going to be able to make 10 times your profit with no one working for you, like where do those people get money?
Yeah. America's not so great anymore at that point. Right?
I feel bad for like Charlie. I don't feel bad for Charlie but like
his
kids
portfolio is
kids
down
that are
right now.
born right now, it's like what is 20 years from now going to look like? Like
I
what
feel bad
job
for them.
can they do?
I feel
What
bad
is the
for
point
them.
of college?
What's the point? Well, I mean,
There's none.
None.
that's going to be the question of like if we've come this far in 5 years, what does 20 years from now look like for those kids? Like what does a kid graduating college in 16 years?
I feel bad
have to
because
do?
Charlie's generation is called Gen Beta.
Yeah. Yeah. He was right on the line too. Wasn't it like December?
By the way, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization.
Nice.
EBITDA.
Well, all right. Now that we've painted how shitty everything is, what else you got?
Well, the max up until this point was old max. Another criticism that I got is that I don't let other people finish before I comment, right?
It's really just him.
Huh.
You cut Christian off a lot. I feel like I'm loud enough to just keep talking over you, but he'll stop.
I
He's a
feel
nice
like
guy.
if you really analyze
You
this,
just cut me off.
Damn.
But hey, no. I thought I had to be like the guy that was, because if I don't talk in this podcast, no one will talk on anything. No one will have the questions. And so I always got to be talking, right? But new Max moving forward, I'm chill Max. I'm no longer super talkative Max, and we're just gonna
I
chill.
can tell you're uncomfortable with that.
Nah, bro.
The body language.
You're like, yeah, I'm just super chill.
Let's talk about Mamdani.
You know what?
Do you know anything about that, Max? Let me briefly. I can kind of catch you up before we. So then you can participate in the conversation. Do you know anything about Mamdani?
Are you done?
Okay,
I'm done.
You know what, man? I actually don't know anything about that. I've never actually even heard that name before in my entire life. I'm not even kidding.
Are you being
so-
serious?
Moomdani?
Mamdani.
Are you being fucking serious right now?
Mamdani.
you just told us you knew who he was
No, when did I say that?
before the podcast, like right when we started.
Moomdani?
Mamdani.
Mamdani,
Who is that?
the
Okay,
New York
let me-
mayor.
Oh, I didn't know his name.
Oh.
Okay, so this guy runs for the mayor of New York.
Okay.
Beats Andrew Cuomo, who's been there forever. Now, Mamdani is, when he was running by like the conservatives and Trump, he was getting called a socialist and this and this and this.
Hold on. No, He ran as a democratic socialist. He himself called himself a democratic socialist.
Here, when
Real quick, I didn't want to cut you off. Would you mind letting Christian finish his conversation?
I was
before?
clarifying.
Yeah, but you can save your thoughts. Maybe write them down.
All right.
Okay.
So, as I always try to like look at everything, and the conservatives are saying terrible things. New York's going to crumble, all this stuff. But then when you actually look at the policy and like hear him in his podcast, he actually has plans. Like he's the best speaking Democrat I've heard in a very long time. Has ideas, has plans to execute. He wants to do like free buses. He wants to do like freezing rent, which that one he has some ideas, right? But he has ways to do it. Like he would just essentially, to do the free bus thing, he would tax the top 1%. Or if you make over $1 million, is it 1% or $1 million?
No, you're right.
If you make over $1 million.
If you make over $1 million, he would add 2% tax if you're in New York, and that would cover the free transportation. So he has plans, right? And then him and Trump met like 2 days ago, and they were both. I mean, Mamdani, it's hard to say it, but he's passionate. He was pretty much calling out Trump as soon as he won the mayor of New York, kind of like, I ain't scared of you, this is this. But then they met, and it was super shockingly productive. There wasn't name calling. They were both like respectful and talking like kind of like for the first time we're seeing the news reporters were like trying to bait them with every kind of question. Like, Mamdani, you just called Trump this and this and this.
Called
and
him
then,
fascist.
yeah, and just like hitting it direct, and they kept just like keeping it super professional.
That shit was funny.
It was
Trump
wild.
Trump is the funniest
It was
man we've
wild
ever
to
had in
see.
the White House.
What's the definition of a fascist?
I don't know the definition of a fascist. Hitler was a fascist. I think the whole idea behind fascism is like something like government shutdown of things you don't agree with or don't like. So if opposition, basically removing opposition using government power.
I think he's the best shot the Democrats have.
Yeah, I
in
just
the next,
saw.
and he's only 35,
He's
30,
young.
35, 36, 35.
Yeah.
He's your age.
He can't even run. He'd have to wait 2 cycles to run. I
Yeah.
don't think he'd be old enough. Yeah, I just saw where like the reporters asked him if he's like, do you still believe Trump, or have you confirmed that Trump's a fascist or whatever? And as he started talking, Trump like stopped him. He's like, it's okay. You can just say, yeah, it's easier than explaining to these people.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was fucking.
That
It was
crazy.
good.
That
But
was
yeah,
funny.
Trump actually said that he was like, I would feel safe living in his, which is a crazy.
It's like a major win for the U.S.
I think
in the
think
future
all the
politics.
parties.
But do you think
is
he
kind
said
of
that because
still-
all his businesses are there and he doesn't want people to leave?
Yeah, but okay, so again, and you can go back and forth on how it's going to work. But the problem is, anytime you say like, all right, we're going to tax the rich, unless you put a policy in place that fines them for leaving, your people that are making that kind of money aren't just going to take it. Like your people that are making $10 million a year aren't just going to say, hey, I'm going to take an extra 10% tax. They're just going to.
But it's not 10%. It's like 2. So like my thing, bro. If Texas like was so overly expensive and 95% of the people were struggling, I wouldn't mind getting taxed 2%.
I don't think it
for
was
the
though.
betterment of the
I think
state.
the bus was 2%. I think his overall proposals was like 10 to 20%.
Like, is it the best? No, but it's like
No, but you have to really love living there too, right? So
Yeah.
if the city's kind of going to shit, the public transit sucks, there's homeless people all over the place, the violent crimes through the roof. If you're a multimillionaire living there and now this new guy's like, we're going to tax you even more, why live, why not go to Florida or Texas?
but you're
or-
free to go.
That's, I think the fear that a lot of the like higher ups in New York have is that if he puts these taxes on these business owners, they're going to leave, and then all those jobs and stuff probably leave with them. That's typically the argument against when Democrats
No,
are
yeah,
like tax the
that's the
rich. It's like
argument.
the rich will just move, or they'll find a new loophole.
What happens to the public transportation though? Doesn't that become like even more disgusting?
There was like all these. His answer was like there was
Yeah.
a lot of stats and things that showed like when they did trials of free transportation that there wasn't any increase in actual crime or like homeless
think
people living on the buses.
That
and
was the
stuff.
biggest, through study. But again, I think they quote studies that they like, right?
Yeah. The New York transportation, the underground subway is disgusting.
Bro,
New
I
York
just
has
know
a
my
fucking hole,
brother.
it's disgusting.
My brother makes great money. He lives in New York, loves living in New York, but he works 3 jobs and he makes a lot of money. But he still he makes a lot to just live there.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he can get freeze the rent. No, and another thing, in the last I think 5 or 6 years, rent there has gone up 90% on average.
What is freeze the rent?
That like instead
Can't go up
of
anymore.
instead of going up every year, like you're going to go up 15% this year because like they'll freeze it. I'm sure that has consequences for sure, but just like give the people a fucking break and stop just like increasing it every year. My brother pays like crazy money for like a room this big.
Shoebox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they just increase it every year.
How much do you mind saying that right now?
I think he pays like $3,000 ish, $3,500 for like something small, bro. Like tiny.
I'll do it. It's like a mortgage in Texas, literally.
And then just like if you step out and go live in New York, you're gonna spend money conservatively $20-$30 just like going everywhere. So I think transportation would be.
You spend like $100 a day almost.
Yeah, I spend $100 easy. But I also hate going to New York.
I hate New York.
I've
never been there. I mean, I love New York in the like during the holiday season, the Christmas lights and stuff like that. You've been quiet, man. What's going on?
I don't want to interrupt.
It feels weird with you not interrupting me.
I've heard, Max can confirm this. I've never been to New York, but I have heard from people that if you go to New York rich, you love New York. If you go to New York poor, you don't. Like I've heard from a lot of people, if you go to New York and you have like a private driver take you everywhere and you're hitting all these very fancy Michelin star chef areas and
Here's
stuff.
my thing.
Very nice. But if you just go there as a normal person, it's not that great.
As a guy that drinks 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of water a day and having to use the restroom frequently, it's not easy.
And
If you're anywhere, you cannot just like
some places don't even let you
go to the
in.
restroom.
Yeah,
you have to get in line, buy something, then get to use the. It's like, and the lines are crazy,
and they're fucking dirty. New York is just filthy to me, man. But I love the lights and shit.
That's
Like I'll go around now, but I fucking hate New York.
I feel like all the people that tell me New York's like the best place ever are like rich people that are going there to shop and shit.
Yeah.
I've never heard like a normal person be like, New York's my favorite place in the world.
It's expensive there, bro.
One thing is just also like kind of dirty. Unless you're in the really nice areas of New York, it's just like kind of dirty. I feel like if you have to actually use the public transit, you're like, this is not. Yeah, right? Like,
I'm gonna say I'm excited for the Democrat. I'm excited to see what he does. I think he's gonna be the
like
leader
give him
of
a
the
chance.
Democratic Party in 5 years, in 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
You said he has to
know,
wait 2 cycles?
No, I think we looked it up last time. I think you can't run for president until it's either 40 or 45, and he's only like 33 or something, I think.
I thought it was like 35.
Look it up again. I think it was 40.
But
Man, why do you have to be 45?
I just think that
age, I don't know.
if he goes against, say, JD Vance or whatever, like that'll actually be like that'll be intelligent conversation and not just like this last 10 years we've been living in of just like wild, crazy hate politics and just like old people calling each other. It's going to be like actual.
Yeah.
It's 35.
35, yeah.
So he could. Is he a natural born citizen, though? Because that's the next thing. He has to be born here. He can't be. So I don't think he can ever
He was
run.
born in Uganda.
I'm pretty sure you have to be born in the U.S. to be the president.
Really?
right.
Yeah, that was the whole thing with Obama was that like he was born in Hawaii, but everyone thought it was a fake birth certificate, and he was actually born somewhere else. Yeah, you can't be born anywhere else and be the president.
Only can he become president?
Why do people
sure.
people are saying that he can become the president.
Max, talk, please. We're sorry.
What
for
do you
calling
think about all this?
Well, first of all, I want to say that you don't appreciate what you have till it's gone. Me talking, right? There are a lot of jokes I wanted to put in there. First of all, freezing the rent. That's when they turn the air conditioning really low. That's what I would have said. Your brother talking about the struggles of working all these jobs. I would have said, well, I guess that's why they say if you make it here, you can make it anywhere. When you have to use the bathroom, I said you could just act like a homeless person and pee in the street. No one would know the difference. And with all those jokes that obviously now I've missed because I didn't interject in the time when they should have been said, what would the question about this? What's the question of the New York governor?
Okay, let me
so I can give my opinion on it.
He can't. Unless they change. No. He's
Damn.
not.
Wow.
But the Constitution has and will be amended in the future for different shit. So potentially that is something that if they had like a full Democrat Congress and Senate, they could potentially
He's
change
definitely
that.
the best shot they got.
But that's a slippery slope too. If they change that rule, like then I feel like you're kind of
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the Democratic the person now? Who is the Democratic?
He could still be the face of the Democratic Party and just not run for. Like he could still. I mean,
He can endorse someone.
yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like Pelosi's been the face for a long time. She's never run for president. Like I feel like you don't have to actually run for.
Are you excited for the future of politics.
I had a question, but then y'all started talking about other stuff. You
all
cut
right,
in.
dude.
So, okay. So I guess my question to you would be, why are you so interested in, and did you go down a rabbit hole about the governor of a state you don't live in?
I've just been waiting. Okay. Also, Kamala Harris just released her interview with the Diary of a CEO. So I listened to it. I'm actively wanting to feel like I'm actually getting more from the other side, because I feel like everything in my ecosystem is right-leaning. So I want to give, whenever something from the left comes up, I want to like look at it with open eyes. I'm not saying that 'cause I'm on the pod. I'm truly trying to like, but it's been kind of tough because there's not really anybody like strong that just doesn't say, "Oh, I hate Trump," or Trump.
So you would
So
like-
this guy, yeah, he says Trump, but he has answers and plans and like actual plans, which is nice to hear. He's not just like focused on Trump. He's focused on his goal of making New York more livable.
Do you follow the governor news of every state or
No,
city?
this guy was like the hot topic of the last.
This was a
2
big deal
months.
because he was probably one of the first that's one that has claimed they were social. Like he's leaning into like, yes, I am very far right. I am socialist.
Right.
That's why it was a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, it's all fascinating stuff. I think that those are improvements that New York would benefit from. And
He was on Andrew Schultz's podcast. Do you listen?
Flagrant.
Yeah.
Flagrant?
He was on there. He did a lot of, he's on like a lot of that. And a lot of the podcasts voted Trump, but are still having him on and kind of here. So I kind of like to, if something big, I don't know. Also, like, no, I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
That's it.
No. I've been saying a little too much sometimes.
Give us a clue.
But people in my life were just attacking, just kind of joining what the right was saying, like, oh, he's this socialist, this is gonna be so bad for New York. So I was kind of like, it can't be that bad. What's this guy about, you know? And I don't think it's bad at all.
Yeah, I had that conversation with someone, Russ, and I leaned into a couple of his interviews and podcasts. He does make sense. I don't agree with certain things, like, but I also don't live in New York, so I can't really voice my opinion on that. But I don't think it's horrible.
I'm going to say something that's going to shock a lot of people. But I've realized recently that although I lean conservative, if you didn't know that yet, I really don't care who's in power anymore. Like, I feel like they're both on the same side. We just get in fights. Like, it's more detrimental for us of I vote Democrat, I vote Republican, than actually what happens. Like, as long as the president is a strong person, like I think that Biden genuinely was terrible because he just made the U.S. look weak and none of the other countries respected him at all. Not because he was a Democrat, because he had dementia and was like falling downstairs every 5 minutes. Outside of that, and potentially Obamacare being forced on all these companies, like those are the only two things that I can actually say have had a negative effect on anything that I'm seeing in the last 10 years, 15 years. Outside of that, like I really don't care who, like, like I feel like next year if a Democrat wins the White House, like nothing's really gonna, they talk a big fucking game, but at the end of the day, like nothing really fucking changes day to day for anyone. Like look at the homeless vet population now. They would have all voted Trump because Trump's gonna save them. Nothing's fucking changed for these people.
Yeah.
Or on the other side, like poor Democrats are voting for Obama. Nothing changed for these fucking people. Yeah, we got Obamacare, but it drove premiums up everywhere else, so now everyone's paying for it. Like it doesn't really. At the end of the day, as long as we have a strong person, I don't even care if it's a man, it could be a woman. As long as there's a strong person in the White House that actually like doesn't back down to other countries, I don't care what fucking party they're on.
I just want to get back to like when we had strong intellectual candidates on both sides.
Like Mitt Romney and
That's-
Obama.
Yeah, I was
That's
literally
gone,
just
dude.
thinking. I think it's coming back. It will come back after this election.
I feel like people are done. I don't want to be like, was it ageist? I feel like people are done with the super old. I feel like at this point, our generation is like, hey, no more 85-year-old presidents. Like, let's.
deal. Yeah.
That's so weird that we elect 80-year-olds.
That, and I mean,
country.
I would love to see term limits on Congress and the Senate. I mean, it's insane to me that someone like Pelosi can stay in power for 30 fucking years. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it's true what they say. Old people, although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose.
I mean, it's
Never heard that.
almost, and
You haven't heard that?
all of our like congressional leaders are like the boomers that made, 20 times their money. on selling houses from fucking 1980. You know, it's like they're so out of touch with reality that's like, why are these the people that are leading us? I'm not gonna say they're out of touch with reality. They live in a different world.
Yeah.
They're the people who like pull yourself up from your bootstraps and buy a house and make money. And it's like, who's the fucking guy that's always famous for like buy a house and that's like how you're gonna make?
That'd be Dave Ramsey, Joe.
I kind of like Dave Ramsey, but there's been other people that have, you know, said like, oh, like I pulled myself up from my bootstraps. I bought 25 homes by the time I was 30. It's like, yeah, houses were fucking $300 in a paperclip. Like, we don't live in that world anymore. Kids can't just go buy 20 houses at 30 years old.
I do agree that they're so out of touch with the reality of like an everyday
Because that's
American.
what they lived.
Yeah.
Bro, some of our fucking like senators were in power before we had color TV. We literally have people that are in power that like they didn't have cell phones and now they're like living in the VR age, still making policies on AI. It's like, why, you know, was it Apple or there was that famous like congressional hearing where the senators were like grilling Meta or Mark Zuckerberg on like what he was like privacy, and the questions were so insane that it was like when I ask Alexa for something, is it actually listening to my request? And it's like, yeah, that's how it works. But like these people don't understand technology at all. Like they just, and they're in charge of like making policies on this shit. Yeah, man. Very, very political today.
So angry.
What did I say that's got me in trouble so far?
I don't think
Someone's
you said
mad.
anything.
No,
I
someone's
don't
gonna be
think you
mad
said-
about something.
I don't think you said anything.
I think we should get rid of property taxes.
I agree with that.
I think you never
own.
you never own anything.
Yeah,
It's so stupid.
The argument, I mean, we do have very high property tax.
It's
but
getting higher.
We have low. We don't have any state income tax. We have lower car sales tax. I guess the argument's going to be like go to a different state that has state tax, but they don't have property
Would
tax.
that be like Abbott that
it-
approves that, or does it have to be from?
Yeah, but I don't know what the state
top?
of Texas does because we have such high property tax that like they'd have to tax us somewhere else. If we got rid of state, I think property tax probably accounts for half of the tax that Texas brings in. So it's like if we get rid of that, where's the state going to get its money from for?
Isn't he vouching to try and get rid of it though?
Yeah, but I feel like there's going to be another, you know, are we going to have a state income tax? Something else is going to have to jump in there.
Bro, that's just stupid, man.
I mean, Max knows you lived in Virginia where you had property tax on your fucking car you had to pay every, that's a mind-blowing
Really?
concept for me to like pay tax on your car every year. But they don't have property tax on your house, or it's lower. Like your house property tax, I think, is a lower rate than Texas is.
I didn't own a home, so I don't know.
I think that's what it is. I think Texas doesn't have state income tax, but we have extremely high property tax, like 3% in some places.
And if you didn't have property tax, guess what? You still don't really own the land because let's say you're like, oh my God, I found oil under it. You don't own the mineral rights to the dirt underneath your land. So if there was
Do
like,
you?
there was like an oil, no, you'd have to buy the
Foreclosure?
oil. No, I don't think so. I don't think you get the mineral rights. So if there was like oil under your property, guess what? It's not yours.
Yeah.
You're like, but I bought this land. Doesn't matter.
Well, then you have like eminent domain. It's like, hey, we want to put a road to the front of your property. And if you say no, like the government just steps in and cuts you a check and tells you to get the hell out of there. Max, you got to stop, dude. You're stressing me out.
What?
You know what you're doing.
I'm being part of the conversation while waiting until the end. I don't want to interject, even though there's a lot of jokes I could have said throughout.
I think that was a good talk.
All right, let's move on. That was too serious.
Yeah,
what do you
what's
got?
the next,
what do other people
bullet
say
point?
about you?
Oh, I have a lot of topics.
All right, come on.
I have a lot of topics.
Let's get funny.
This is new Max, bro. He's chill. Hey Christian, how did you and Shawley? How did your Black Friday go?
Very good. Code Sour.
Oh yeah,
Everybody listening, you guys
Here, hold on.
ran that code up.
I'll look it up real quick.
Maybe let's not say some numbers though.
No. Just the number of times it got used.
Okay, yeah. Is that including all stores or just the U.S.?
Can you see how
all
many
stores.
were used on Naka?
We had a pretty good amount. Pretty good amount.
That means no.
No, I mean I can't see. I know we had a pretty good amount.
I mean, you could show us.
Sour was used 562 times.
Hell yeah! Thank you guys.
You guys did it.
Yeah, and actually, Christian said he's going to remodel the whole podcast studio with all the money.
With all the margin from Black Friday.
Yeah.
That's a joke because there's no margin on Black Friday.
Really?
Bro, it's like a 1.5x maybe average. 1.7 maybe. Not even.
Was Black Friday? Did it meet your expectations? Did it exceed it?
So we're not done. Black Friday is still fully live. Code Sour, make your second order. But I had a goal, and then I had like a stretch goal, and we are on path to maybe pass our stretch goal if we keep it up. But the issue is now we're kind of like in the mid time of Black Friday sale for us. So it's sales are going down like 5 to 20% a day right now. I think we'll have another spike on actual Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but I just got to fight to keep it not.
How do you mean? How do you get more people on this Friday? Like just people that didn't know you launched early?
No, I think just more
happened to go to
people
the
end
site?
up shopping on actual Black Friday.
Do you juice the
And
sale up like Monday?
We're
Like, is there-
juicing something up next week. Yeah.
for Monday,
Yeah. It might start Friday.
Put a
Damn.
little TRT in there, you know?
right?
Black Friday is next. This
That's what
upcoming
this,
Friday.
like. This is the world we
Shit.
live in. That we're like discussing Black Friday results, and we're a
Yeah.
week away from Black Friday. Is this
Yeah,
Friday?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like y'all are already like done with Black Friday, and it's not even for another
well, ours
5
is going
days.
until like December 1st, but yeah.
I feel like as a customer, I expect Cyber Monday to be like a different set, not a different, but like a little bit something extra thrown on the.
I mean, all of our heavy discount things are long gone now. But actually, I was going to say a lot of revenues coming from the newer stuff, which it's like 30% new stuff.
Some of your prices were.
And stupid.
We were working on the website, and like I almost bought a backpack.
Yeah.
those are nice for $20. That's a nice
I
backpack.
know.
Why didn't you?
I already have like 5 backpacks, but like not even just trying to like glaze Christian here. Like you can't even get a cheap JanSport for $20 now. Like that's a nice.
I
They
do.
all
love
sell
There's some
out.
hydro drugs on this website for like $14.
Still have some. I bought.
really?
Well, okay. Here's the deal with the backpack. When we first launched our Voyage backpack, I ordered I think I sold about 7,000 backpacks, and they sold pretty quick, like within at least 12, 14 months. So when I reordered them, I was going to make a cheaper version, thinking we would push more volume if we make it cheaper, different material, same silhouette. Ordered 10,000 backpacks. People had already bought a backpack. They didn't need another backpack.
Yeah.
So I sat on like 9,500 backpacks.
And that's what's moving right
This is
now.
the EF bomber
This is like
jacket
2 years
slash
ago.
duffel
That's
bag
good. I mean,
conundrum.
It's good. I mean, it's moving.
But the warehouse fees I'm paying, holding
yeah.
all that,
You're-
nah, bro.
you're losing money
I'm
on them.
negative on those
Yeah.
backpacks. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
So what do you do after this?
What do you mean?
Like if you're still sitting on like 5,000, do you just like
No, we're almost
donate
through
them to kids? And
If it
that's a write-off.
is a write off. That's like worst case scenario
Yeah.
after it's like through 3 sales cycles.
You got a couple
But
hundred left at the
I
end.
will
You
say
100% can
this,
donate those.
This Black Friday will be the last time we go up to 80% because now we're in a much healthier spot where we don't need to discount like that.
Yeah.
So I think birthday sale will be like 50 or 60%.
And that's in February.
Yeah. We have 2 big spikes a year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Excessivo mochilas, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you find a Raptor for Black Friday? Did you find a sale?
No sale, but my guy's looking.
Yep.
I built the spec. Raptor R.
Max, speak
You would get it like fresh.
fresh. You can talk now.
You guys have anything? Okay. Hey, Christian, Heidi was over at our house the other day, and I do this thing with Taylor where when I'm eating an apple, she has veneers, so I think ideally you're not supposed to bite.
Taylor does?
Taylor does, yeah.
Really?
Really?
She does.
I didn't know that.
Taylor's now exposed. Yeah, the first date we ever went on, I complimented her on her chompers, I said. And yeah, she had to clarify that they were veneers. When she won Miss Texas, she got free veneers, but her teeth before were actually very nice. But she got free veneers for
It's a crazy thing to win.
you get teeth.
Like you're the best looking girl in Texas, but you need teeth.
Are you guys
So-
insecure about your teeth? I don't mean to. Yeah, you finish and then we'll ask that.
I don't mind if you interject, bro. That's how conversations
Are you guys
go.
insecure about your teeth? Because my bottom row has been getting more fucked up the older I'm getting.
I don't give
That's
a
why I
shit.
got veneers.
Like my bottom's like bad, bro. Like,
Yeah. Just get veneers, bro. It ends all your worries.
I feel
Is
like
that
I'm-
My
where they
teeth, when y'all
shave
first
them?
met me, well, when I was like, I looked at a video like when I helped you move from DC to here.
Yeah.
Bro, when I would like vlog myself, I don't know how I would upload those videos. Like my entire like front facing teeth were all fucked up. And I'm very upset that y'all never told me I had fucked up teeth.
I accept your teeth.
I just don't care. Yeah. Like I don't
Did you know I had fucked up teeth?
know.
Yes.
You didn't know?
I never.
They were
I
fucked
never
up.
thought of Shali and bad teeth in my life.
In my opinion, I think, let's just say as a dude, your appearance is like, you want to make the best version of yourself, ideally. Like, physical fitness, skincare, all that, hairstyle that fits your face, physique, whatever. I think that having straight teeth is I know take like not including the financial things to fix the teeth, but like assuming you can get braces, Invisalign, whitening strips, whatever. I think having a good set of teeth, I think, is one of the most important things. I actually can't. I couldn't. I think I don't know how to word this.
I think everyone should do it if they can.
Correct. Yes.
I mean, you have real.
I have real teeth.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I was really insecure about my teeth growing up because I had to grow into a lot of my facial features, like my teeth and my ears. Like I had like these big like buck teeth, goofy teeth, and then I had braces because I had a huge overbite. I had to wear like these metal springs in my mouth for like a year.
Same.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like no one knew
Like a
about.
little bionator?
What?
Do you have the thing? I had this crazy contraption called a bionator. It was like a hinge in my fucking mouth that would move because I had an underbite.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Instead of doing the surgery, I'd like
it hurt?
Like it was like a metal hinge, and if you open your mouth too wide, sometimes it would get stuck. And
Yep.
dude, you had that?
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy. I've
you
never
know-
met anybody else that had that.
You know how some people had like rubber bands? I had like permanent
Yeah.
springs.
Oh, gosh.
And
And
then
one time-
and they would tighten it. It would
Yeah.
go from your back and it would hook into your front one. And it would like almost, and then they would tighten it because it would move your jaw forward instead of having like a jaw surgery where they'd break your jaw, move it forward, and wire your mouth shut
Oh
for a
my
period of
God.
time.
No, it wasn't that bad. It sounds bad.
I've
but
never
like it
had.
wasn't.
I know I'm lucky, but I've never had any teeth anything.
Bro, the bionator was
I've never
occasionally
gone through anything.
food would get wrapped around that fucking
God,
hinge
bro.
and you'd like choke on it, and that's crazy you had that. Yeah.
I think that if you're financially able to and you're just choosing not to have wider teeth or straighter teeth, I think you're really missing out on your true potential of like your visual aesthetic.
But I feel like some people's character, like some people lean into it. I'm trying to think like who's a famous actor.
J.
Like
Cole does that.
there's like actors that have like a little gap that like that is their like whole thing is like
Gaps are a thing in the model world, and that's like
I guess
that's an aesthetic choice. But like to have gangly, crooked teeth that are
Okay.
yellow, I can't wrap my head around. If you're able to fix them,
But
I mean,
like
I like my top
My
row.
teeth aren't like I'm not terrible, but I'm
they're
not like
good.
fucking straight. But I had braces and my bottom's off.
My ones are fucked.
But not so bad that I'm like
Yeah, but-
I'm gonna spend 10 grand to get
pretty
different.
Christian, you could
That's
you
not-
could
what do you mean,
wear
damn?
you could wear lower.
What do you mean, damn? That's not that bad.
The bottom,
I mean, the way you were like displaying
It's not
it,
bad at all.
It's not horrible.
it's pretty bad though.
No, it's not.
But I feel like I never see the bottom.
Scale of
Look
1 to
into the
10
camera.
on scale of 1 to 10 on like with 10 being the worst. Do it again. What's your number?
Show the camera.
With,
We'll talk a
with
little
just
bit, though.
seeing like how far away this is, I don't think it's that bad. Now I'm gonna have to zoom in on.
I
your
say like a
teeth.
5.
I don't think your teeth are that bad, but I also think that technology's come so far that you could wear Invisalign for 6 months on your bottom teeth and it would straighten your teeth out, right?
See, well, I guess Heidi's been since I've met her. She has all this shit in her mouth, like this, like these metal.
Well, she has a permanent
she has
retainer.
a lot, but she's been like almost getting them out for like 6 years now.
Yeah.
and she still has to keep going in.
Why don't y'all just get veneers?
I feel like
I don't get
there's
why
gotta be some
people-
downfalls.
No, there
to-
isn't, bro. Like, I don't.
I've talked to Daryl the dentist. I think if you need veneers, it's a good option, but just like casually getting them, he says it's not like the best.
How long do they last?
What's the
Downside?
The downside, yeah. So I can prepare myself.
I guess this would be a Daryl question. Maybe I can call him real fast.
I've never had any problems.
they look
Yeah,
so
but
good.
eventually they're gonna have to get like replaced or something, right?
It's been 9
Your
years.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice
What a
message.
Fucking Daryl.
bitch, bro.
I think I'm gonna get so Invisalign is just you put it at night.
I did
a little
Invisalign
tray.
for 2
No,
years,
no,
bro.
no,
As soon as I
help?
took my shit off and I got lazy with my retainer, it literally went back to square one.
You get a permanent
Invisalign,
retainer.
you would have to wear it during the day and stuff. You
I've,
take
I've
it out
had a
when you
permanent
eat.
retainer for like 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a thing on my bottom. It's like a piece of metal down here.
in the
When
back.
do you get it
I
out?
can't imagine
Never.
having that.
Oh, it's
Just
a permanent
stays.
retainer?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
I
you're
literally
s-
forget I have
You're
it. Like,
supposed to wear your retainer after you get like braces off and stuff. Oh, Daryl's calling me. Here we go. Hey, Daryl.
hey, Daryl.
You're on the podcast right now. We have a dentist question for you.
All right, shoot.
Shawley was saying that like, why doesn't everyone just get veneers? And I had mentioned that you said that unless you really need veneers, that it's ideally not the best move. And we were wondering what the downsides are of getting veneers if you don't like super need them.
Downside is you remove natural tooth structure. You could cause sensitivity and root canals. They could break. You can't bite into apples. You're not supposed to.
Oh, I got those.
Yeah, no, it's just like why cut off your pinky when you don't You too.
It's a good analogy. Live from a dentist. All right. Thanks so much, Daryl.
Yeah.
All right, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Comments. So I actually had a root canal because I dealt with sensitivity when I got my veneers in, and I thought I was gonna kill myself. Like, the top row was fine, did the bottom row, and for some reason after they put them on, I was dealing with like intense pain to where I was taking 8 ibuprofen pills a day because I just didn't know where it was coming from. Went to another dentist. He like did some tests. He found out that like all my nerves were struck on the bottom row. I had to do a full after I'd already paid like $15,000 for my
Damn,
bottom
this is
row.
like a hair transplant.
Yeah, after I'd already paid a non-refundable $15,000 for my bottom row to this one.
Just for the bottom row, you paid 15 grand?
Yes, to this one famous dentist in Houston. I'm not going to put him on blast, but I should because I fucking hate what he did to me. After I'd paid that $15,000, I went to another dentist in Riverstone, dentist of Riverstone. That's what they're called. Asian doctor. He was like, "Yo, whoever put your bottom row veneers in fucked you up. We need to take them all out. We're gonna have to do a full root canal on your bottom teeth, and we're gonna put new ones in." I had to pay another he gave me a discount because he felt bad for me. I paid $25 for my bottom row. Yeah.
I have like a nerve damage in one of my. I have to go to like a periodontist for.
Do your teeth get worse as you get older? Like, will my bottom row get worse, or are they kind of done?
Your
No, they
teeth
keep
are
moving.
generally shifting.
Keep moving.
I think they'll always keep moving.
No, I mean, it's kind of hit or miss. Like, I never wore my retainer like I was supposed to after mine, and like my bottom teeth mildly shifted, but like they've stayed stagnant of where they're at now.
Apparently I
Mine got
grind.
worse.
I grind my jaw like really bad when like even Amanda sometimes is like she can hear like just
At
like,
nighttime?
Yeah.
So
And they always told me I was gonna have to get veneers at some point if I stop like basically wear a retainer or get veneers because I'm like wearing my teeth down. But it's been like 20 years and
I can chime in on this because I mean, this is how Charlie's made, but I do a lot of grinding at nighttime in the bedroom. And so, yeah, what's happening is you're grinding your teeth at night and you're just slowly like shaving off your teeth. Like slowly, like you're deteriorating your teeth as you go. So you could potentially break them or just gonna keep shaving down, right? So what you need to do is either combinations. You can get like masseter Botox injections. So they put Botox into like your jaw and like it relaxes your jaw muscle.
you done that?
I've done it like once or twice, but ideally you get it like every 6 months. But it's kind of one like, because I don't wake up with like jaw pain or whatever, right? So I only know that I'm grinding from my dentist telling me that, or like Taylor saying like, I hear you grinding your teeth at night.
Really? You grind that much?
Yeah, I mean, in business and life, everything.
What does that sound like?
Well, I don't want to grind my teeth together, but it just sounds like
You
grind, because you're like just clenching your
do
mouth.
this?
I'm not like the front, bro, just the side.
Damn, I think I have the worst teeth bottom row in this
I don't
group.
think so, dude.
Wait, finish your statement.
So this doesn't really fix it, but it relaxes your jaw. So you can get this masseter Botox every like 6 months, like twice a year, and it should help it, right? Like, but the real fix would be to wear a night guard, which is what I
can't comfortably sleep.
Bro,
with
that
my
shit,
mouth.
I can't do it.
I know. I hated it, but every time I go to the dentist, they're like telling me,
Yep.
and you know, my bougie ass is like, yeah, what if I just didn't wear a night guard and do I just get veneers? Is that the fix in like a couple years? And they're, yeah, but you don't want that. I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather not wear a night guard and just get veneers.
I've tried. I can't sleep.
No.
with anything in my mouth.
You sure?
You sure about that?
I wake up. I
Have
know.
you tried me? I'm just kidding.
What? What? Did you say me or meat?
You said me.
Either way, that was pretty.
That was the wildest.
That was the gayest thing you've ever said on this podcast. We don't have to dance around that.
Yeah, I don't know where
The
I was
gayest thing
going.
you've ever said to me.
That just came into Charlie's mind. He just, have you tried me?
No.
Charlie just wishes
Just to kind of
God
like
said-
change the topic.
Yeah.
I think that if you can afford veneers, bro, I'm living proof 7 years in. I think I fucking love them.
Okay,
Like, my teeth are perfect.
Let me
I don't have
backpedal.
to like.
backpedal.
It was
While-
pretty specific.
While veneers are a great option if you need to get to that point, just in general, whether it be veneers, but like I think taking care of your teeth, obviously the health, like the root and you know the health of your teeth, but just visually, like whitening strips like once or twice a year, obviously brushing, flossing, and just making sure your teeth are straight. I think are just I've always been amazed when people have poor, like just ganky teeth when I know you could kind of fix it, and there's like I don't care, but I think it'll elevate your aesthetic. Like,
Bro, do y'all follow Daryl?
yeah,
Yeah, it's just nasty.
Shout out to Daryl. He posts some shit every once in a while. Like, I think my teeth are a little fucked up, and then I see the shit he posts when like people come in to see him, and I'm like, that's. You have people that like don't take off their grill. Like they'll get a grill and not take it off for like 6 years, and it's like they haven't brushed their teeth in 6 fucking years. Like,
I guess the other perspective, I've just never really, like I always know my bottom teeth aren't the best, but like I feel like it's just not that bad.
Well, the problem is
But also,
you
unless
get
you-
to a certain point where you're like, what I imagine is like to fix it, you have to do something that's going to look strange or be uncomfortable for a 6-month period of time.
and
And
smile. So you don't smile with your bottom teeth.
You look
Yeah.
good. Don't do anything. I mean, you don't need veneers or anything like that.
I don't need to go
Like,
through any.
I was embarrassed to open my mouth legitimately. Like, I was really like sad about my mouth.
Unless you're smiling with both, no,
Yeah.
you don't. Yeah, but like,
My shit
like
was
when you
fucked.
smile, you don't see your bottom at all.
I'm just gonna always hide them. It's my expo smile.
I mean, even your bottom row is not that bad. Your bottom row is not even that bad.
we deviated heavily, but to get back to the original thing
like
I
my
was trying to
septum.
talk about, what?
I got deviated septum,
That's just an excuse to get a nose job, bro.
bro. I can't breathe.
I do too.
You and every other
Hey,
girl.
can I clarify too?
Okay.
I can breathe, but on the pod, if you ever hear like whistling breathing, it's not me. It's you. Yeah, yeah. I hear it sometimes. When I watch the pod back, and it's not me.
Christian whistles when he says S's.
S. Oh yeah.
It's
Christmas. It's just Christmas.
Have you put your tree up?
Yeah.
We're all over the.
Well,
okay, well, guys. We have to get back to this.
What was the original topic?
Well, I'm getting there. Before you interrupted me. Hey, so Taylor, because she has veneers,
Knee slapper.
because she has veneers, she can't bite into an apple. But Taylor loves apples. I love apples. So whenever I'm eating an apple, I bite the apple and then I
Baby bird?
I take the piece and I give it to Taylor. It's just my teeth are. I'm not like. Right. I'm like. Did you like that sound?
I don't have it.
That was too much.
Try to turn it on. Okay.
Good.
So I bite it with my teeth, okay, and I give it to her, right? And I usually 2 to 3 pieces. She's fine with that. I eat the rest of the apple.
There's this couple on Instagram that like they have like a huge following off of that. Do you bite it and you spit it in her mouth?
That's what I was thinking.
No, like I imagine
You choose
like
it up for her.
imagine imagine like if you saw me bite it, you would see how little of my mouth. It's just my teeth, and I pull the piece off and I give it to her. It's super sanitary. She's also my wife.
Just saying, yeah, y'all made a baby together. I don't think.
Anyway, Heidi was there when I did this, and I go, hey Heidi, you want a piece? No, just kidding. No, I was like,
What'd you just pick up?
it's this little piece of plastic. It looks like a little diamond.
Okay. Just randomly
Keep
stopped
going.
talking, picked
Go.
something up, and started moving in your hand.
Ooh, squirrel. So I was like, Heidi, do you think it's weird that I give like Taylor a piece of this apple that I bite off? And she's like, no, but here's the whole question I was getting to. She goes, but Christian is super weird about sharing anything. He won't even, she said, he won't even use the same spoon as me if I take a bite of ice
really?
cream and then he uses the spoon.
It's specifically ice cream because there's something I just don't like melted ice cream already.
This is the same girl you make out with, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I don't like melted ice cream. I don't like leftover things in the spoon.
Oh, it's like when you pull the spoon out, it's like
Stop.
little.
Ugh. Yeah,
I can't share anything.
about a
with
straw?
nobody.
I don't. Straw's okay. Straw's fine.
So there's more shit than
Spoon?
straw.
No, the spoon, bro. No,
But it's your wife.
there's way more leftovers
What
of
about
other shit on the.
Could you
spoon.
share a towel after showering?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so ice cream spoon is the line.
You know, I have a story, like my deep root of issues with sharing things.
What's up?
So my dad's dad, my grandpa, he would always, I mean, he was in his own world. He would grab like cups, just like I had a water cup one
oh
time.
no, I know where this is going.
I had a water cup and I was almost done with my water and I put it down and then he went, and I didn't see him do it, but he went and spit this like mucusy yellow.
Was he dipping or he was just
snot- No,
spitting?
just like spitting into my cup. And I went to
No
go
way.
grab my
No,
cup
stop
and I
it,
almost
stop it.
went, I was going for a sip of my drink and saw it. And ever since then, I've just been real weird about
Okay,
my.
I thought you were gonna say you drank it.
No, I didn't. I saw it.
So ever since your granddad spit into a cup, you never
cup,
use
my cup, yeah.
spoons for ice cream.
I've just been weird about like, yeah, that one thing just triggered me.
Random side story. One time someone put Dawn dish soap in my Gatorade I was drinking, and it's haunted me forever because we were watching a football game, but not just any football game, the Super Bowl, not any Super Bowl, the specific Super Bowl that I took a sip of my Gatorade, yellow Gatorade. Oh, it's soap, haha, Max the prank. I'm running to the sink, spitting it out. Guess what I miss on the Super Bowl? Guess what I miss what happened on live TV?
The nip slip.
Damn.
Damn, how did I guess that?
I mean, that was
I missed it too.
My dad was at that Super Bowl. It was in Houston.
That Gatorade
Panthers,
prank
J-Lo?
made me miss.
Janet Jackson.
Damn.
made
Oh,
me
yeah,
miss
yeah.
the Janet Jackson thing.
Timberlake. He like ripped it off. That was Panthers and I don't
Patriots.
know. Was it?
I think so.
So back to this. Okay, so ice cream is just off the table.
Yeah, I'm not spoons. I'm the least likely to want to share.
What about water bottles?
Forks, I'm more okay with.
But it's your wife.
Water, I'm fine.
This.
Fine.
Like, what if like she's drinking, you can see the backwash?
I'm fine with that.
It's your wife.
It's just spoons, bro.
But it's your like. What do you? What's the logic?
No, it's the more leftover.
Yeah, but what's the logic?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Just because it's your wife, you should be okay consuming her saliva.
I'm assuming you're doing other things that are way beyond that.
When the other thing involves
like what?
Like I'm just like, I mean,
when the other
I don't know when you draw the line here, but
when the other thing involves mix like just food and left, it's just like
I'm just like, there's a lot of other
Saliva
bodily
with
fluids
food?
that you've probably ingested that like,
Bro, these are the same people that's like, bro, I people won't like share a drink with someone, but they're eating ass on
That's
the
what,
weekend.
yeah,
I was
that's
literally
what
gonna
I'm
say that. Yeah.
I'm like, it's a weird hill to die on, but I
It is
appreciate
kind of weird
Yeah.
though. Like, I don't eat ass, but it's weird that y'all do that and y'all still.
You were like, but I do get my, okay. Hey, here's two things I refuse to share in my relationship. My wife,
Toothbrush.
toothbrush.
Oh, hell no.
Amanda's tried.
Fuck
we were
no.
in Aspen and she forgot her toothbrush and she used mine and I caught it and I went and bought a new toothbrush.
Yeah.
I
There's
am not,
no fucking way.
I've accidentally done it one time, and I just mid toothbrush, I just started vomiting. No, I was grossed out by myself.
I think I've accidentally done it once.
The second thing, I do not, and this goes with guys as well, which I guess a lot of things would go with guys as well. Also toothbrush. I am not a fan of letting anyone else use my deodorant. If anyone else needs to use a deodorant and is fine with using mine, I go, yeah, and then I just immediately throw it away after.
Pretty sure we've used each other's deodorants in the past.
Don't like it.
know.
I don't know what it is. I don't even see it going on. I don't like them. No.
It is pretty gross. If I do have to use someone's deodorant, I use the top to scrape the layer off, and then I apply.
He just goes,
I do that. That's pretty gross, but no.
Yeah, no,
deodorant's
not
pretty
a.
safe.
There's a lot of privacy things that you learn when you
Underwear.
move into some.
Underwear. If you were spending
share underwear?
If you were spending
With a
that-
guy?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah. If you were spending that at my well, yeah. If you were spending that at my house and I washed it and you needed underwear, would you use it?
If I do, I'm assuming I'm like taking them home, but no, I probably wouldn't.
No, but like if you were like if you needed underwear to survive the day.
No, I'm good.
So you would just free ball?
Yeah.
If I washed it with Dawn soap or not Dawn soap, Gain.
I don't know. I don't know if it matters what you wash it with. I think I'm all right.
Would you wear my underwear?
let's be honest, I wouldn't fit, bro.
It'd be like a long game.
I'd be like, why is there so much space in the front, bro? Why is there so much space? Hey, speaking of underwear,
Wait, you didn't answer the
I'm
question.
thinking.
If it was white, like bro, I do laundry, like I clean it.
I
like-
guess I would.
what about a bathing
Yeah.
suit where you has a liner and you don't wear any underwear underneath?
What if there was a stain? Like
I'm way more fine with a bathing suit if
Yeah.
that's washed than underwear.
Or like linered shorts.
That's fine.
Speaking of underwear,
Hold on. I think we talked about this once before, but I realized the other day I've started locking. Do you lock the door when you go to the bathroom in your house,
yes,
even though like the only person in the house is Taylor?
it's a habit, but also
Right.
I don't want Taylor. Taylor has one time opened the door and I wanted to die inside.
So
when you were like boop, like doing like shitting.
that's never happened to me.
I was hanging out.
This is probably way too much information, but we talked about this once before. But like Amanda really, for some reason, wants to hold my peace while I pee. Like she keeps asking if she can do it.
Okay.
Like I think she's like as a girl, she just wants to know what that's. I don't
Does
know.
she just carry on tweezers with her everywhere?
But it's gotten to the point where like
I've
there's been a
never
couple
heard
times
that
where like
before.
I've been peeing and she's fucking bust in and like
Surprise!
tried and I'm like pushing her off. So I started locking the door in my own bathrooms now. Like
If
I'm
she
in
would
the
come
house
up
now.
behind you, would she go like around
She
or
just
through the
wants to-
bottom?
I don't. She's asked multiple times, like, can she just hold it while I pee? And I'm like, no. Is that not?
I've
no?
never.
All right.
No, never.
Well, good. Now you know you're
I'm trying to
fucking
get the
weird.
image out of my head, man.
But now I have to lock the door in my own, and I feel uncomfortable in my own house.
There's no privacy anywhere.
There isn't.
Christian, why don't you? I'm a huge advocate of the off-lead underwear, and I've been asking for a pee hole.
Here we go again.
A pee hole, which is, if you guys don't know what a pee hole is, it's a
You know what?
it's a little flap in the front.
I'm about to restock, so maybe I'll restock the same exact one, but I'll add a.
Because here's the
Is
thing.
that what that,
try
that
peel.
in underwear? Is that what that's for?
We're gonna deep dive this. This is important stuff. Because here's the thing.
I don't want to go digging around.
If you
to
add-
open it up.
I don't have to dig around to find mine, dude.
But is that pee hole? Is that thing there for that?
Just
Yeah.
put
I'm
your
gonna-
dick through it.
Oh
So
okay,
when
go
you're
ahead.
having sex, you can just like pull the.
no, but I've always wondered why is there like a little like a
I'm gonna tell you. So first of all, it would be probably 1 cent, if that, to add. It would cost you essentially nothing to add the pee hole. So then, if people who do want the little flap can have it, but those who don't want it don't know the difference. Here's the situation. You guys never experience this. You think it's ridiculous to have it. You're like, you put your little ween through the hole, dude. That's crazy. Here's the situation.
Do you have
when
to put it through the zipper as well?
Yes.
Ooh, no.
Okay. Y'all never do this, okay? But if any of you had real jobs, okay, and you worked in the corporate world, and you have a tucked-in shirt, okay, and you wear a belt, unzip, reach in, pull flap open, lay out, pee, go back in. If not, I gotta undo the belt, undo the pants, zip down, pull my underwear down, hold my shirt up.
bite it with your lip.
Have y'all never peed like snowboarding? Because that's a similar situation. Like
This
when you
would
have
be all- I
6
pee on
layers on.
myself.
Like when you have 6 layers of fucking pants on and stuff, it's really like it's
Yeah,
way
that shit
easier
is
to just go
annoying.
through the.
Yeah. Damn,
know,
what is
I'll
it
add
like
it.
when
I'll
I
add
pee?
it. Huh?
I'm trying to remember what it's like when I pee when I'm snowboarding.
I mean, if you're not going through the hole, you're like taking everything off, and
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
yeah.
It's terrible, and I just don't understand why you don't add it. Same reason why David makes these Edge jeans, love these jeans, and I keep saying, David, put a double belt loop in the back center, and it would cost you nothing. And it's like, why do you need a double belt loop? So when I sit down, it doesn't pull my belt up and then V's your leather belts, right? You put a double belt loop, it eliminates that, saves your belts long term. So go look at your pants right now, guys. If it's got a double belt loop, they thought about you.
Back to like the whole couple situation.
What's up?
You know, we've been with our partners for a good amount of time. You know, like when you're using the bathroom, like the number 2, do y'all turn the faucet on to like
number 2.
Yes.
hunt out
100%.
the noise?
Sometimes I play music on my phone.
Yes.
Too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're not comfortable enough to where she can hear their noise.
Absolutely.
I'll
Not.
Even if
like
I'm-
go to a further restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even this far in the relationship.
Yeah, I don't. I think that's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no world that I'm just. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh yeah, no, no. Yeah, water's on, or I'll go. Yeah, another. Yeah, for sure,
All right,
sure.
That was all I wanted to know.
Hey, other sanitary things. What's
I
your
have another one.
okay.
In
Kinda
Disney.
interrupted me there.
Okay. There was. What did y'all's views on? First off, we were talking about this as a group, but apparently PSA for any girls watching, guys like urinals typically have a divider. This whole thing came up about like girls just getting naked in front of each other left and right, and they were like, "Wait, guys don't do that." And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Yeah, but like when you're in the bathroom, you're like next to each other, so you're like seeing each other's stuff." And I'm like, "No. There's fucking dividers." Apparently, I didn't know that. But sometimes there's like at clubs, a lot of times there's like a trough or like a urinal with no dividers.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that. I like won't use them. I'm like,
yeah. Corner slot turn.
yeah, but sometimes you can't. Like at a club, 2 a.m. and everyone's lined up in like a trough.
That's
like you're
fine
just
with
kind
me.
of.
Have you ever looked?
No.
I have. Like, let's not be
Have you ever looked? Have you ever looked, or are you a liar?
like, come on. Have you ever like just been curious of the guy standing next to you? Like, I'm not gay, but I
I don't like mids no more.
You just want to see
Not gay
what.
no more.
Have you ever peeked? Like, come on. Like, let's be real.
I'm not peeking, but
No,
there's been
like,
times where I've like
not-
looked down and take mine out and seen something.
Yeah,
I'm not like
there's been like
fucking-
peripheral.
Yeah.
But then I immediately like.
That's
look
when
up.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's when you got to look over and be like, damn, that
No,
sucks.
I feel like you're talking about like looking.
No, I don't ever just like, whoa.
No,
I don't-
he said peek.
You
He's
said
peeking.
looking.
No, like, okay, yeah. Like, sometimes I'm curious.
That's when you pee and you look over and you go, "Nice bush."
Well, see, I'm tall enough, so like when I'm in the stalls, I can kind of, you know.
I think for me, it was more of like a racial stereotype thing.
Did you confirm it?
What's
Like-
the stereotype?
Like, depending on the person's race, I would always like as a kid, not anymore. I've grown up, I've matured, but as a kid, I was always curious. Like,
What's the
does
stereotype?
this? I can't say it. But
Why?
I just can't. But it was always a stereotype thing, for sure. I mean, we don't have to go into like
Just
the detail.
elaborate what the
No,
stereotype
it's okay.
is.
I don't need to.
We can stereotypes need to not exist. We can,
Statistically speaking, Charlie is more like. Never mind.
No.
I am actually one of the most pee shy people.
Pee shy?
Very pee shy.
Like you won't go if someone else in the bathroom?
If I'm standing at a urinal and I'm like about to start peeing and someone else comes up and stands next to me, it just will malfunction and I'll stand there and act like I'm peeing, but I'm not peeing, and then I'll flush the toilet and just be like, I'll fucking go later. I don't know. I
had that problem in like elementary school.
I
It's
don't
been a
like
long
peeing.
time.
Yeah, I don't like. Ugh.
I mean, the grower, not a shower versus, that whole combo. I think you can't really judge when you're like peeing, I feel like.
No one's.
I've
Besides
seen-
Charlie, no one is looking at it while you're peeing.
No,
That's part of the reason that I'm not okay with Amanda. Like,
No,
I'm like, yeah,
100%.
if I'm peeing, this is not like a sexy
If I was
situation.
just like, if I
want
was
you-
a shower,
Nah,
not a grower,
I've
I'd be like,
seen-
yeah, whatever. I'll just walk around naked all the time. But
I'm comfortable.
a grower.
I'm comfortable in my sexuality, so that's why I'm about to say this. I'm not gay.
It's okay
I've
if you
walked
are.
into a bathroom and I've seen. There's a term for this.
Okay.
Like when there's so much bush that like it's just like a little thing that peeks out. I've seen that, and I've wondered how does that exist?
Yeah.
Like where like the bush is so overbearing that like you don't even have a penis anymore.
Yeah.
It's like the gap in the teeth, dude. It's a fashion statement.
I don't think so.
You don't
No,
think
it's-
so?
I don't think anyone's
I don't
picking
think
that one,
that's
dude.
growing that much.
Yeah, that's like, how are you alive? Like,
Yeah.
when it does, in my head, I'm like, when it does erect, what does it do? Like,
Yeah.
not in a weird way, but it's like, damn.
Yeah.
But it just also shows me that like everyone just comes in different shapes and sizes.
Why didn't you just ask them?
I didn't want to.
Different blood flow.
Speaking of sanitation stuff, what's your thoughts about wearing shoes inside the house? A lot of people are very anti it. If you're on carpet,
I don't have any carpet in the house.
Yeah.
I'm all wood floors. I really don't care, but Amanda did send me this thing the other day that was like all the shit you're tracking in your house when you're wearing your shoes inside that you don't think about. Like,
No, trust me. When I go to like Alphaland Gym and I'm like standing there at urinals and people just miss all
Yeah.
the time and I'm having to stand, I get that.
Like
but
animal
but in my
feces
mind, I'm
and-
kind of like, by the time I get home, dude, I've walked on enough
I agree.
clean pavement.
I think if I have a baby in the house, I'm probably a little bit more. I think like with Charlie in the house, you should probably be a little bit more thoughtful of it.
Aren't there sanitation mats?
Yeah, but I don't think it's
Here's the
doing that.
situation. You go to someone's house for an event.
I always take my shoes off.
No, it's like, and you're dressed up, and then so everyone's in like fancy outfits, and
shoes
they
stay
come
on.
in and they go, hey, would you mind taking your shoes off? So you're in your nice outfit, just in your little sockies, just
Yeah.
walking around the house. I feel like a child.
And then if you wear like some wacky socks,
You got to wear
like
wacky socks.
friend David is very anti shoes in that house. Like the minute you get in that door, you're taking your fucking shoes
Oh,
off.
really?
And at the baby shower, I had like these yellow socks on, and all of a sudden I'm like walking around the house wearing jeans with yellow socks, and it's like I look like a fucking idiot.
I actually yell at people if they take their shoes off and they come in the house. I say, put your shoes back on, and I say, walk around this house.
Really?
I'm more of a shoes can stay on.
Shoes absolutely.
No,
Can
but there's
stay
some
on.
people like I think like David is very like you're taking like don't.
I
think
respect
Matt
it.
Matt walked in at the baby shower and made it like a little past the entryway, and David was like, "Go take your shoes off."
Maybe if you have a couple people hanging out, but if you have like an event and everyone's just walking around their socks, I feel like I'm not an adult. Like I feel like a bunch
Yeah,
of
it's kinda
like a bunch
weird.
of adults walking around their socks in the house. When you
That's
like,
kind of weird.
Yeah, but okay, like what you want some germs in your house? That'd be their argument.
I'm willing to handle some germs. I've made it this far with some germs.
Do you wear socks in your house or just I won't wear
I'm
socks.
normally
at all.
barefoot.
If I take my shoes off, my socks come off too. I very rarely just have socks on.
I wear house shoes.
I want some house shoes for Christmas.
You guys don't wear house shoes? So you walk around your house
slippers?
barefoot? Yeah.
I want some
I'm
slippers.
barefoot, dude. There's little toe
And
prints
then
all
you
over my
get into
fucking
your
house.
bed with that same foot?
Yeah, I don't take them off.
No, I can't do it.
What's on your floors?
I mean, if you have people walking in your house with shoes, that can be on your floors.
Hey, since we got a lot of opinions and stuff, and I like to make this podcast about random stuff. If you were about to cook up a delicious meal, okay, and your meal required onions, okay, what would you do to prepare the? If you needed chopped up onions to go into a meal, what would you do?
I haven't cooked in so long. That's not a question for me.
Like what would you
I
do?
buy pre-cut onions.
Here's the question. Do you think
chop it
it's shunned to buy, because they make pre-cut onions?
I love them. HEB, love them.
Yes. And after getting it, I see
buy the
people
big ones.
who are like chopping the onion, but I go, obviously it cost more because you're paying for them the pre-chop. But in my mind, I go, again, assuming that the chopped onions is not breaking the bank for you, why would you ever chop an onion if you can just get pre-chopped onions?
I chop them.
But why?
I might be wrong on this one. I've always assumed that the onion with the like skin and the husk on it will last longer. So if I don't use it like this week, because the pre-chop ones I think go bad in like 6 days.
Less.
I think so. It has a date on there.
So you're trying to save your dollar
No, but it's like if I
onion?
buy 3 onions and maybe I don't need one for like 2 weeks, I'm assuming I can still chop that one up. Or if I buy the pre-cut one and I open it and use a little bit, I'm assuming in a week it's not good. Maybe I'm off. I don't know. I've always just assumed.
They make chopped like bell peppers,
garlic
chopped
and stuff. Yeah, no,
Bro,
I buy all that.
I'm a chop guy too.
sweet potatoes. They make chopped cubed sweet potatoes.
Yeah, let me clarify. Especially like fruit and stuff. Like I'm buying the pre-cut like watermelon and pineapple. I'm not buying a pineapple and
Pre-cut
chopping that shit up.
watermelon?
Yeah.
Do you think it's frowned upon? Do you think people look down on people who cook food and like, oh, you don't actually cut the onion, you get the pre?
Well, also though, I kind of like. I'm more of like a fajita onion kind of guy. I kind of like if I'm grilling onions, I kind of want like the circle, like longer. I don't
Okay,
want little cubed
you're
onions.
breaking this down too.
I've heard that all the prepackaged, pre-cut things in the plastic packages, they collect bacteria. Like
Probably
the
right
bacteria grows
I
in
mean, I
there
guess
and it multiplies.
you're
and
probably not
it's
wrong,
Disgusting.
Well, I also don't think it's the fresh stuff.
Even Chick-fil-A fresh fruits, like the fruits that you buy, like it's just all bacteria infested.
I think that HEB is like I've heard this. I'm pretty sure it's true. Like when you buy the pre-marinated chicken breasts and stuff, I think it's the chicken breast that's almost gone bad, and then they take it and marinate it and resell it as. I kind of think the fruit's the same thing. I think they might be taking like the stuff that's almost bad and then chopping it up and putting it in a thing.
No.
That's
I kind of think they are.
Well, it's fresh as fuck. The watermelon.
It's
I
so
don't know.
fresh
Maybe
when you eat it.
It's conspiracy.
But the other thing would be like, I feel like convenience is king on a lot of these things.
Yeah, you ever cut up a fucking pineapple? It's a pain in the ass. You like stab yourself a million times with little things.
You know, some people have frowned upon frozen vegetables, but
Vegetables, I need fresh.
well, here we go, baby. Fun fact, Christian. Vegetables that are frozen actually, I can't wait for someone to fact check me on this. They retain more nutrients than the fresh vegetables you're getting because why? Because when the vegetables are picked, they are immediately flash frozen and all of the nutrients are held. So
have
ipso
a
facto,
different perspective.
frozen vegetables are actually just as, if not potentially more, superior to vegetables that you would get a stalk of broccoli or whatever versus
Yeah, but I put all my vegetables on a pan, and then I will put seasoning and kind of char them a little bit. You can't do that with frozen.
Yeah, no, obviously. I mean,
I don't want steamed broccoli. I would like broccolini that I can kind of toast a little, crisp up a little bit.
I'm just more, obviously, if you want circle onions, you can't get the chopped onions. Obviously, if you want
Nutrition,
this
sure.
things.
That's fine.
I might be off on this again, but I think I've heard seafood's the same thing. Like people are always like, oh, I only buy the seafood at the fresh area. I don't buy the frozen stuff. Apparently the frozen stuff, because they freeze it right when they catch it and it
it's flash
stays frozen. Yeah, apparently that's actually like better quality than the. So like when you're buying shrimp, you're almost better off buying the cheaper like frozen bag shrimp than like the fresh ones in the.
Damn, we used to buy shrimp and make pasta. Remember?
Dude, I love shrimp.
Did you
I ate
remember?
a
You
lot of
remember the
shrimp.
poke like era?
Yeah.
Yes,
I still eat.
I missed that.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Pokeworks is so good, dude.
Oh, still? I got sick and I stopped.
Dude, Poke is great.
I love poke.
They need to open. Whoever opens a Pokeworks in Sugarland will make a fucking killer.
There's one right by my house.
That's not a Pokeworks.
used to eat
That's
that.
something
Poke
else.
Burry.
I don't know.
Burry.
Pokeworks is 10 out of 10.
Only thing is, I always need like 6 times the spicy tuna than they give
Yeah.
you, or like 8 times to get my protein, and then they don't give you enough rice unless you really ask.
Problem is, if you're going to get food poisoning off anything, if it's raw fish, that's like the worst. Like, I can't go, like if I get food poisoning from a Big Mac, within a couple of months, I can eat another Big Mac. But if I get food poisoning from raw fish, I am off raw fish for a long time.
So that was my next question. So I saw an Instagram reel where they went under like a microscope
Yeah, bad.
and they showed like what bacteria
but I
lives
don't
on
think that's
sushi and raw.
I don't think that was like sushi
Bro.
grade fish. I think that was just fish.
No, it was literally a sushi roll from a restaurant. They like took it under a microscope and there was like living worms and shit.
Bro, Chris Bum did this like cleanse, and because he eats a lot of sushi, and he literally was like shitting out worms.
Okay, bro.
like disgusting. And like it's a whole thing
From
for, like,
sushi?
Yeah,
I mean, I believe it.
Big worms coming, like leaving his body for like a week.
I eat a lot of sushi, so
He eats a lot of sushi then.
But he doesn't eat that much sushi.
He's-
Just from the sushi he eats.
Has he stopped?
I don't know, but imagine like people who do eat a lot of sushi.
I might try this. I'll let y'all know in the
Disgusting.
next pod.
Bring-
last
bring the
pod I
share.
said I was going to try to drink a gallon of water a day. Don't think I made quite a gallon, but at least a half gallon. Do feel more awake and alert. I don't feel so like groggy.
Half gallon a day, bro.
I've been drinking.
I'm half
I've been
gallon
doing
by 10 a.m.
2 to 3 of the big bottles a day. But before that, I was doing one like this size. So I'm a lot more water now.
You switched up your drink. What is that?
That is a peppermint mocha. I was feeling a little festive this morning and switched it up.
By like 8:30 a.m., I've consumed like 45 ounces of water.
Yep.
That's not me, but I'm actively trying to get better, and I do feel better.
When I wake up, I take a shower, and then the first thing I do is I go let the dogs out. At that exact moment when I walk out of the bedroom, I go and I fill up like a 20-ounce water, and I stand at the fridge and I chug 20 ounces just water. Then I go take the dogs for a walk, which was like 30 minutes, and then when I come back, I make with Ghost Greens, hydration, and creatine, and that is in a full blender bottle. So what is that, 24 ounces? So I've already done 20 ounces of water because it's a huge cup, and then I do the hydration greens, creatine right after, essentially 30 minutes later. So I'm like 40 ounces easily by that, and then I just drink a bunch of these big water jugs. I feel like with germs and stuff, you're like, there's like a line when like, oh, I want to make sure like I'm like safe, but bro, germs are literally everywhere. I bet there's like poop particles on your toothbrush in your bathroom from like, I mean, so it's like you gotta just imagine that next time you're brushing your teeth.
Well, there was a study that might not be. I had to fucking disclaimer everything I say now because someone's like, "Oh, I'm a scientist."
I'm actually a scientist.
Everyone wearing masks for like COVID had the opposite effect because people were so shielding themselves from bacteria and like viruses and hand sanitizer and stuff.
In here.
Well, no, it was basically showing that like by keeping your family away from all germs and stuff, once the mask came off, there was way more people getting sick because they had no natural immunity. Like you can go too far in eliminating like your interaction with germs and bacteria and stuff, and then you actually get more prone to getting sick and stuff.
I remember building Outland during wearing the mask. I'd be so sweaty during the summer that it would just be like my mask would be drenched, and it'd just be like all that shit just like trapped in here.
I would break out
Such a
around my mouth.
crazy fucking time, like to think that we were just like going to Chipotle wearing masks.
I
never wore a mask
sold like
once.
15,000 Alphalete.
I didn't wear
made a lot of
fucking
money off
single
of
mask,
masks.
dude.
I never profited off masks.
We had good masks. I remember.
I was the guy that was like, I'm not wearing a mask. If I went into a restaurant, they said, "Sir, you have to wear a mask." I just leave. Like I was not wearing a mask.
They were like, "Sir, this is the Chuck E. Cheese. You need to wear a mask."
Nah.
I wish I would have kept some just to like have some.
As
That
I go.
was-
They were like
dude,
learn
might
more,
need 'em
dream more,
again
be
someday.
more. They were dope.
You should just put learn more, dream more, be more, cough less. Like
Just keep it going.
you should have just done all these
Like, how
things.
long we got left?
I mean, Joe, we can end the podcast right
No,
now.
no,
if
no.
you'd like
I'm
to.
down to keep going. I just really need to pee. So if it's going to be more than like 20 minutes, I'm going to go pee real quick and then I'll come back.
Yeah, more than 20 minutes.
All right, cool. I'll be right back.
See you
It's
later,
like
Joe.
a long stride.
That is,
I would have had to go around.
he does have a long stride. Christian, what's going on with you? What's new?
Black Friday was definitely a huge relief for me. That was a major stress time. So now we're about to go to Alaska tomorrow for a week. My parents are going, so that's exciting. They've gone before, but now we have an Airbnb together. Last time, me and Heidi stayed at the parents. My parents stayed somewhere. So we'll all be kind of hanging out. There's like a hot tub, nice Airbnb in Fairbanks.
You flying everyone out?
First class.
I was gonna say,
My
it's
parents
like-
haven't ever flown first class. So excited for that. But we land at 3 a.m. on Tuesday. So I think I'm going to be asleep for like all the first class.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get your banana pudding, bro.
I'll wake up for it.
I'll wake
Yeah,
up for
I'll
the
wake up
banana
for
pudding.
it. So yeah, that. What else?
How long are y'all staying there?
A week
Where are you doing Christmas here?
here. We were going to go to New York, but I think me and Hyder are just going to chill and try to get the house up and running.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to move in, like in theory, end of December, but I think we'll just wait till January. But I want to get
I'm gonna go-
all that organized.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
go
part of
pee
my
for the
water
first
drinking.
time in history. Y'all just keep the podcast.
Part of my water drinking change has made me pee a lot. Bro, I wake up every night since I've been drinking all this water. I wake up every night to pee. At
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 a.m.
It takes a while for you to get used to it.
I've been like 2 to 3 times a night waking up.
Really?
Having to be. Yeah, it's a lot.
Because you
man
drink
shit.
a lot of water.
Yeah, I need to cut it off by like 7.
Yeah.
I think 7 or 8
Damn. So you leave tomorrow for a week.
a week
You come back next Sunday?
on the 2nd of December.
Where y'all going? Alaska?
I guess it's more than a week.
Yeah, it's more than a week, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, Alaska show you told me to watch. I finished it. I have 1 episode left.
I have
Great
3
show.
episodes
What,
left.
it's still the same one that I haven't watched?
Last Frontier.
Oh my God.
Very
yeah.
good show, though. I'm actually impressed.
I've got 3 episodes. I kind of forgot it was there.
No, good show.
I want to start the other Apple TV one,
You should watch it on the
Which
plane.
one is it called?
the #1 show. It's
Oh,
the Breaking Bad people.
Plubberous?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I want to watch that, and then I've been watching Netflix, the new samurai show. It's like Squid Games, but samurai.
Have y'all seen Frankenstein on Netflix?
Yeah, I
haven't
didn't think it
logged
was
into
that
Netflix
great.
in so
I've had a
long.
lot of people tell me to watch it.
I don't know. It wasn't that. It was all right.
I haven't logged into Netflix in a very long time, man. Just been watching.
What do you do? HBO?
I just watch sports.
Strictly ESPN.
Yeah, I strictly just watch sports. But I need to find a show to watch, take my mind off of things.
Apple TV.
I want to watch
the last Frontier.
Yeah,
Severance. If you haven't watched Severance, is good.
I tried to watch it. I couldn't.
You got to
into
get
it.
through like 4.
That's a lot.
I know it is, but like you got to get into it to like it. Like it makes
There
sense.
has to be like action to keep me like.
It's not an action show.
Yeah, it's too much talking. I can't do it.
You need to watch the Tom Hardy. What was that one called? It was like
I haven't seen it yet. Mobland.
Mobland.
supposed to be really
Mobland
good.
is good, bro.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's
What is
like,
it compared
it's
to?
very power,
Oh,
but with Tom Hardy.
English, or
Yeah,
like
yeah. Like rich Irish family vibe.
oh, so kind of like what's that
I think
show?
so.
The show that's on Netflix,
But the guy looks like David. The guy looks like David.
the Scottish Irish
Yeah.
Gangs. Fuck, that
Hell,
show's like one
kind
of my.
kind of, yeah.
This is show. That's like my favorite show ever.
Oh wait, you're talking about Peaky Blinders?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about.
I've never seen that.
What was the show with the
fucking
guy that looks
amazing.
like David, where the family has like a weed farm under their castle, and it?
Gentlemen.
Yeah, that's a good show too.
It's a lot less British accent than Peaky Blinders. I'm turned off to watch that because of the accents.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
you
like a
left,
little
and we
too much.
immediately went to like, what show should we watch? What's a good movie?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, dude, my puppy's doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've only had a
What's the
couple of
name yet?
accidents. We went with Letty.
I like that. I
Letty.
like that, Letty.
We were gonna go with Ren. I liked Ren because Ren Sport with Porsche. I was trying to keep it car related, which I guess Letty still technically is because Fast and Furious. But
Oh, you named her after her?
we didn't. But I mean, that's yeah. She's just a goofy girl, and Ren felt too serious for her. Like she's like super lanky and stuff. So we wanted something that was a little bit more happy.
I like that name.
Yeah, we're sticking with that. She got her ears. I got a probably 7-paragraph fucking DM from the Texas chapter of PETA.
Really?
Yep. And I sent them back a clown emoji. And that was it. I didn't even fucking read it.
About the ears?
About how like this whole write up on how it's so bad and how the animal should be taken away and it's a whole
Jesus
they're
Christ.
not fucking around with that.
That's why like sometimes I don't like want to post things on
That's
social media.
But her ears are really, really well healed. We just got that all taken care of. She didn't have a cone on right now, so she's waking up a little bit. Because for the first week she had that cone on, so it's kind of hard to like see her personality and stuff because she couldn't really like get into shit. Now she's a little terror. I was gonna bring her, but
She'd be pissing everywhere.
yeah, I also got the new car and didn't want to put her in the new car because I wanted her.
You got a manual.
I got a manual.
What
yeah.
what new car did you get?
I got a 992.2 GT3 Touring.
How much horsepower?
I think almost 500. It's like 470. I think,
Bro, the
or
new
something.
Jeep Wagoneer has like 650.
It's not about this car is about a fun driving experience. It's not supposed to be the fastest car on a track or straight line. It's just supposed to be a fun car to drive. And
Have
it
you
is.
stalled it?
I'm having a
Have you stalled it?
No, it's a really easy. If you want to drive a manual, like that's a very fun one to drive.
I've been itching to drive a manual.
Go on.
I saw a 370Z yesterday at the mall parking lot. I told Heidi, Christmas, get me one.
Like the one
She
that
said
you
hell no.
had?
Yeah.
Like the
this
same
point,
model?
You should wait till they come back to the car and be like,
The
I
new
don't
one?
know if the 370 comes in a manual. I had a 350 that was manual, and then I bought a 370 that was automatic. Does 370 come in manual? No, right?
It might have when it first launched.
I think it's
don't know if it
just
does
the
now.
350. So I
Manuals
would
are
want a 350.
pretty dead. That GT3 is one of maybe like 3 cars left that you can buy in a manual right now. Like I think the Ford Bronco is one of them. There's like literally like 3 or 4 cars you can still buy new in a manual.
hot take. manual cars are stupid.
I agree for like a daily driver, but for a fun weekend car, I want to just bond. That's why I bought that thing. It has none of the assists, has no lane keeping assist, no collision control.
Hate that.
Doesn't. What do you mean hate that? I want to drive that car. Like
I want a 350 manual.
I'm telling you, like I get in that car, no part of me looks at the phone. I'm not texting. Like I am just in the zone driving, and that's what I was looking for because I'm so sick of these like high-end supercars that like your grandma could fucking drive, and it has like autopilot and stuff. It's like I want the car to just be like a go-kart, and that's the closest I've found recently to that experience.
If you couldn't afford the McLaren, you don't have to downplay why you got this car.
That's not much cheaper. Which what I was just telling Max, like it's so annoying to me though that Porsches have gotten so popular and like so sought after that now a fucking GT3 with no wing, like that thing basically looks like a normal 911. It's still a very, very expensive car. Like that is not a cheap car by any
150?
means. No,
How much?
double that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And like if I park next to a 911T, which is a $100,000 car, the average person couldn't tell you the difference.
I couldn't tell the difference.
That is not a cheap car. Like that is still a very, very, very
It's so
expensive
expensive,
car.
man.
No offense, but I drove right by it. I was like,
But they're worth more
Not
than
my favorite.
Again, it's going to be worth like that's the reason I took it is because like I got it for close
Joe,
to.
my favorite car you
something.
ever had was the red GT4.
That's very similar driving experience. That was a manual.
That was my favorite
You
car.
need to drive this thing when we get out of here.
all right.
It's a nice experience.
Gotta work out,
You
but-
can stall it out.
Working out on a Sunday?
Yeah, because we do Monday through Friday typically, but when I flew to Florida, I got 2 days behind, so now I'm still like on a weird schedule.
Sunday is when I eat all the food, and tonight I might order another. I ordered that cookie twice in a row. I ordered this
Damn, you like it?
place called Crave. It's like a what's the other crumble? It's like kind of like crumble, but I got this waffle cookie that looks like a waffle.
Saw that.
And has this giant dollop of what looks like butter, but it's just like sweet. It's like cream on the top, and it tastes like a waffle.
Why don't
And
you
they
just
give
eat
you
a waffle?
syrup. I know.
Why don't you just get a fucking waffle?
Did you eat
Bro.
that whole cookie?
Eggo waffles, the frozen Eggo waffles, are by far the best waffles in the entire planet. Period. Your grandma's Belgian waffles, trash compared to Eggo. Eggo has mastered the waffle, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Yeah, no, I ate the whole cookie 2 nights in a row. I might get
One
it tonight.
cookie? Or
Yeah.
just you eat multiple?
One cookie.
Oh, okay.
That's weak.
Yeah, pump those
Get
numbers
3.
up, Max.
Nah, those cookies are fucking potent.
I mean, they're like this big.
they're huge.
Charlie's a cookie master.
I opened my Nature
Cookie
Valley
monster.
the Nature Valley granola bar. You know the box.
Yeah.
Ate the whole box in one sitting.
No, you didn't.
She's have crumbs
Yeah.
everywhere.
And then I put
Little
on my
green
weigh-in
ones?
refeed day. Yeah, the green ones.
Like the really hard ones.
like
that
the
go-
ones
soon
that
as-
have 2 per
Yeah,
pack.
as soon as I have a little bite of granola, I have
How
to
many's
have
in
all
a
of it,
box?
bro.
8?
That's probably like
7 or 8.
And there's
400
2 in
grams
each.
of sugar.
You ate 16 pieces of granola
Yeah,
in
bro,
one day?
easy.
Like you were just breaking them.
No,
and
like
just
not one
eating-
day, like in 20 minutes.
Do you think when they made those, they were
run
like,
train on
they're like,
fucking
they're like,
granola?
every time I eat it, it just half the bar goes in crumbs on my lap. Like, this is the best we can do.
I always go over
This
the
is the
sink and
best
open
we
them.
can do.
Bro, they're so messy. I hate those
I
bars.
started
They're good
eating one
too.
the other day here at the office. I took a bite and I was like, bro, this is why I hate this shit. I was like,
I just love the sugary honey.
It's so
no,
good.
I love it. I love it. Hey, guys.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say granola is just. I've heard that granola is like not actually healthy for you.
It's not.
Okay,
It's
okay.
very calorically dense.
Yeah,
Why does that mean it's not healthy for you?
it's high in sugar. The ones that
What if
that
it's sugar
that
free?
type of
High in
shit.
sugar.
Yeah.
I get this, I forgot the brand, but I get this.
Protein granola.
No, I get this one. It's like a white bag, but it's like sugar, no sugar added type of thing.
I like the Nature Valley protein granola, but then having the actual bars are way sweeter.
You like parfait?
I
Yogurt
do
parfait?
like a
I love
parfait.
parfait.
I didn't know that
Everybody
a
likes
parfait is
parfait.
just it's just granola, yogurt,
Yeah.
and fruit.
Amanda introduced me to the parfait like 2 months ago. and
I
it's
didn't
like
know.
the greatest thing I've ever fucking tried. And now I
Oh.
understand why Donkey was saying everybody loved parfait.
Everyone loves parfait, and bro, acai bowls
Acai bowls are really good, and I was for a while getting like
at
2 a
Pressed, bro.
week.
Pressed as the best acai bowl I've ever had.
There
in my
was a
life.
while where I was doing like 2 with the banana and all that shit, and then I found out that there's like 100 grams of sugar in these
a
fucking
lot.
things,
They're
and now I'm
fucking
like,
sweet, man.
maybe I
Sugar from
shouldn't.
what?
It's fruits.
Honey and fruit and
Oh,
That shit's not bad, though. It's not bad.
no, but I also don't think I should be eating like 2 a week. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think the idea that it was super healthy was really working out for me.
It's
There's probably a difference too between
pumpkin
like,
seeds, like
yeah, but there's probably
granola-
like healthy acai bowls and then like super like the
Yeah.
ones I was getting was like
I don't get the I don't get the drizzles on top.
Yeah,
I
mine
don't
had
get all
all
that
that.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's like goji berries, pumpkin seeds, banana,
good,
strawberry,
though.
blueberries, and then acai base. I'm like, what's the problem about it?
What are you gonna eat today?
Well, I have broken up with Domino's because
trash.
when it's smacking, but it's only smacking like 20% of the time. It pisses me off, bro. There's no consistency or care on these damn pizza chains, right? Like why don't they have, hey, use this exact amount of sauce, this exact amount of everything, we bake it for this exact. Sometimes I get it super fluffy. Sometimes I get it flat as shit. Sometimes I get it, I live 2 minutes from Domino's. Sometimes I get it, it's cold. I'm like, how? And like, it's just so inconsistent. Then I got Papa John's last week.
Papa John's is good.
Was good Papa John. I missed the garlic crust of Domino's, but I got the garlic breadsticks. I think I'm gonna get Papa John's again tonight.
It's so oily though, right?
Isn't the
Isn't
garlic
Papa John's,
dipping
like, super
sauce?
oily?
I don't use the garlic dipping
Oh
sauce.
my God, it's so good.
It's so good.
In Fulshire, since I moved there, they just opened a Papa John's right there too, but I live right next to the Marco's. I don't think I've had a bad experience
Marco's
with Marco's.
I
Marco's
The
might be
pepperoni's
the
like
most-
pepperoni's like crusted.
It might be the most consistently good pizza I've had is Marco's.
Okay,
My stomach
I
is
had a
growling.
bad Marco's when I was going through all these different pizza chains because
should try it.
I got it was kind of flat. I'll get Marco's
I
tonight.
got Marco's.
Marco's,
I've gotten it like once a week, and it is. And they have
a little
the option.
greasier. Little
Yeah, but
greasier.
they have the option for the crust where you can do the Roma crust and Parmesan crust, and like
Here's the pizza test. When I lift up a piece of pizza, I want it to be fully supportive. I want it to support itself, okay? I don't want it to be floppy. I don't want when I pick it up and it be floppy, the cheese start falling off, okay? I want it to be like fluffy and thick.
You get thick, not thin and crispy?
No,
I do thin and crispy.
I'm a real man, dude. I eat real pizza.
Do you think it's like too big back to like get like feast filled crust?
big bag,
What'd you just say?
Big back.
like a gorilla.
You guys haven't heard the term big back?
No,
No.
silverback.
Jesus Christ! Like where do you
Is it
guys
religious
live?
or what?
No. Do you know what big back is?
I was like,
yeah, like fat.
yeah.
I don't know if I said it's big bag.
Like I'm being a big
No, it's
bag?
like actually it's like a term that's used on social media, like in the world today,
Like-
Is that,
in the open world.
better than fat.
Like use it in
No,
a sentence. Use it in a sentence.
Okay, you eat it. Okay, perfect. You getting a crave cookie 2 nights in a row is big back activity.
I'm a little older than y'all. They called it being a fat ass when I was when I was
gonna
young.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so do you think that getting a normal pepperoni pizza and then getting the deep dish style with like the Parmesan filled crust,
Filled crust is some fat ass shit.
that's some
First of
sick
all,
it's so
shit.
good,
You
though.
don't feel sick when you're eating
It is
that?
good though.
I eat a medium pizza. I don't think that's too much. And I'm a pizza connoisseur, but I think stuffed crust is the shittiest thing in the world.
It's
I
so
hate
gross.
I'm
stuffed
doing
crust.
a large thin crust by myself.
I never
Yes.
want stuffed crust. I get a medium regular pizza by myself, and I really don't like sharing it.
You like wings?
Don't get my fingers messy.
I have to. I can't eat pizza without wings. I have to
What?
have wings with. Yeah, like if I order pizza, I'm ordering like 6
Extra
wings.
saucy.
Yeah.
I have to do dry rub because I don't like the messiness.
I mean, you're at your house and you're eating this. You could just.
Yeah, but then it's just
Hey, speaking of food, with Thanksgiving coming up, what's y'all's favorite thing at Thanksgiving?
pecan pie.
Really?
No,
Yes.
that's nuts.
I don't
bro.
like. I like the filling. I don't like the
I'm not a
pecans.
big Thanksgiving
pecan.
food guy, bro.
What?
I like the rolls.
Rolls are good.
Tons of rolls.
What
I'd
about
say.
stovetop stuffing?
I'm not. You know what? I'm kind of fringe here. The like mushroom green bean casserole thing is so good. Like the green beans with like the gravy sauce and the little
green bean
onions
casserole?
on top. That might be my
I
favorite.
love casseroles,
Oh,
bro.
canned. I'm weird on this one. The canned cranberry, like the fucking Jello cranberry.
No.
Oh my god, I'll eat a whole can.
no.
There's been years where I'll literally not even on Thanksgiving. I'll just open one with a fucking spoon and eat it out of there.
That's
Big cranberry
that's
sauce
big back,
guy.
dude.
That's big.
That's big bag.
Are y'all team
cranberry.
turkey or
Yeah, that's
team
probably not
ham?
big back.
Turkey.
Yeah,
I'm not.
turkey
I'm
for
not
sure.
into
Bro,
that shit.
ham sucks. I think ham
I
sucks.
mean, I like ham, but I'll take turkey over ham.
hate ham.
Like honey glazed ham.
I don't really like ham.
I feel like you having good ham.
Sweet potato, any sort of casserole. Sweet
Disgusting.
potato. What?
Like marshmallow, sweet potato. Like
Steak 48.
I don't give a shit. I don't like sweet potatoes on anything.
You're
Steak
out
potatoes
of
shouldn't be sweet.
You're
Yeah.
out of your mind to not like sweet potato. I actually think there's something wrong with someone if they don't like sweet potato.
Sweet potato casserole.
I can
with
do the
marshmallows.
fries.
Oh,
Bro, sweet potato, it's like a potato but better.
I can do fries. No,
And
it's not.
it's
No,
a complex
not. No,
carbohydrate.
It's not.
It's better for you than a regular
I-
potato.
You're a weird healthy person.
Different benefits to whiten.
What?
Different vitamin competitions.
You're the guy that's like, oh, like Coke Zero is infinitely better than Coke.
Correct.
It's not. You're
Yes,
out of your fucking mind. You're just like, oh, I'm healthy.
How does that compare to
I think
sweet
I'm cool
potato?
because I'm so fucking healthy all the time. It's not. no one in their right mind would say that a regular tater tot is not better than a fucking sweet potato tater tot.
Wait.
I'll say I'm
wait.
50-50.
You think that a regular tater tot is better than a
Yes.
sweet potato tater tot?
100%.
I
Get
do.
out of here, Joe.
100%.
Not everyone wants to, like when you're eating fries, you don't want a sweet taste.
Yeah,
I think it's cool every now and then.
100% of the time, sweet potatoes, fries are better than regular
No,
fries.
they're
What?
not. Like a McDonald's French fries
Ew.
are insane.
Depends
good.
on the day.
Chick-fil-A would
Fuck
offer
no.
sweet potato waffle fries. Oh,
I'm happy y'all agree
my-
because I'm sick of him
Ew.
fucking
I mean, it's good like when you want to feel like you're being healthy, but like nah. I like
I'm not
regular
a
fries.
I'm not a sweet
You don't eat sweet potato
because
because it's the healthier version. It
I
just
do.
happens to also be
I
healthier.
don't like sweet food. So like when you take sweet potatoes and then for Thanksgiving they like mix in raisins and marshmallows and I'm like, this is
That
disgusting.
shit's good. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't.
Like, have you ever had it at Steak 48?
No.
Bro, sweet potato is
That sounds
the
like a dessert.
best.
It is.
I don't
I
like
do
sweets.
plain sweet potato.
I can do that, but I still prefer a regular
And
potato.
until like this month, now I'm doing it like 5 days a week. But before I would need to mix in white potato.
Like what about like a barbecue baked potato where there's like a fucking brisket and bacon and cheese?
No,
and
no,
like,
no.
Like you would never do that with a sweet potato.
That's because that's gross. No, sweet potato, you don't need anything. You don't need anything. You could put some
It's not
brown
good.
sugar, cinnamon
It's
on there.
not.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Just eat it.
I'll die on
You
this
just
hill, dude.
raw dog. Nah, everyone listening, they're like, Max is right for the 100th time in a row.
I would
think-
say Thanksgiving mac and cheese would be my go-to, but it seems to be like a weird like sometimes people don't think that's a
That's not a
right.
Thanksgiving.
I like having mac and cheese on Thanksgiving, but a lot of times I go to Thanksgiving they don't have any mac
Like
and cheese. and I'm
Kraft?
or deviled eggs. I'm a big deviled egg.
Ew. I've
Corn-
never had one. Don't want
Dude,
one.
deviled eggs are fucking amazing.
Like the little rubbery looking.
Oh yeah,
You've never had a deviled egg before?
they're so good.
No, they don't look appetizing. I've never had it.
You might
I
like
don't
it.
know that I have either.
Do you like a boiled egg?
I like eggs.
Isn't that
You've
the
never
same
had
thing?
a deviled egg
Bro, it's just a boiled egg
sounds
with
like-
like better shit.
with
in
like topping mayonnaise on it?
it. They take the yolk
Oh,
out.
that's why I don't like that.
yeah.
They take the yolk out and like mix it with mayonnaise and
No,
shit
no,
and like.
no.
put
I'm a
it back
texture
in.
guy.
The texture's off.
Bro,
Dude,
it's
I
kind
could
of
down like 30 deviled eggs.
when I used to
big
work
bag.
at this like this apothecary in Virginia, and I made a bunch of food. Sometimes people would come in. They go, "Yeah, can I get a non-toasted egg salad sandwich with extra mayonnaise?" And I'm just like, "What?" It's just like I can just their fingers just.
That is YT right there, dude.
What is
right?
that?
Right? Cultured?
What is YT?
White. White.
Oh yeah, bro.
Egg salad with extra mayonnaise is some fucking.
Sounds gross. I don't like
That's an
mayonnaise.
undercover brother when he like pulls out the watch and like gets some spice on it real quick. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, we're not doing. This isn't our "What are your resolutions for next year" episode just
I
yet.
hate those.
Yeah.
I never
Literally
have.
did a whole video.
Yeah, but I've done enough for my whole life. I have enough
Christian
for my whole
hates
life. I don't
goals
need
now.
to reset them every year.
Okay,
I
but
found out they don't work.
what is there anything that has happened this year that you said you wanted to improve on, or that were goals this year that you have not achieved yet or didn't achieve?
No.
I mean, you have like 10 years of goals you gave
Yeah,
up
I'm just
on.
chipping away. Chipping away.
Trying to survive, bro.
There's a lot of things I would like to do next. Honestly, the biggest thing for me.
No,
that I've-
not next year. This year.
Oh.
Like, did you make any goals for this year that you have not done yet?
Yeah, I think the like working out consistently is kind of falling off the bandwagon here. I haven't gained any weight, but I definitely am losing muscle and gaining fat. Like I'm the same weight I was 6 months ago, but I feel like I'm getting flabby.
What about like your schedule doesn't allow for you to just to go to the gym that's like 10 minutes from your house, like 4 times a week?
Laziness. I'll take accountability. It's me. I 100% could. I just
Why
if
don't
I
you
get
hop on
if I get
Reddit?
home at like 6 o'clock, I usually like I'll cook dinner, or we'll go get dinner. I don't. Especially now with the I'm not like using it as a crutch, but like now with the puppy, it's like I get home. Amanda wants some time away from the puppy, so I'll spend some time. I don't know. It's just
So if
it's
you-
the easiest thing to cut out, which it shouldn't be. It should be my thing I need to do. But for me, the gym has always been like if I don't have time or I need to do anything else, I cut the gym out. Like that's the
If you
thing
had a
that
lifting partner, would that help?
Yeah, I think working out alone is
It
different
is
because I
very
worked out with
easy
you
to
every
cut
day.
the gym.
So when like Shawley and I are out there, you'll like active if we're like, hey, we're
Yeah.
going to the gym.
I mean, I worked out with you like every day at Alpha Land. I
did.
do think that has a little bit of an effect because Amanda doesn't like to work out with me, and if she does, she doesn't really like to go to the gym, and if she does, she wants to do something else. So yeah, I mean, I think me just being alone definitely is like
You know,
more of a.
With the gym, I always had this like conflicting thought because I'm always part of me is like because I enjoy going to the gym, and gym has become such this like cultural thing that it's like a bro thing to go do bodybuilding and lifting. But so I always like almost feel like when I'm like, can't do something because I want to go work out, that I'm like, oh, that like the gym's kind of like, oh, it's just the gym. But I also, on the other side, I think that physical fitness is so important that I think the gym should be taken as a multi-time a week like thing that is important to do for like your longevity of health. So much so that I don't think it's like, oh yeah, bro, just don't go to the gym, like do all this thing. Like I think the gym should be taken as seriously, even though it's like.
I agree, dude. I especially after getting all my blood work done, because there's also this thing of like, well, I'm not fat.
You're almost pre-diabetic, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like in my head, I'm like, well, I'm not fat, so if I skip the gym, it's not a big deal. But then like I find out like, okay, based on my blood work, like I'm not healthy. I might not be fat, but I'm also not thriving here. Like I have high cholesterol. I'm almost pre-diabetic. Like maybe I should.
You're 31,
right? So. Yeah, I agree. Especially after my experience at Disney.
You got to start.
I think everybody.
You
should
have to start doing
gym.
some cardio stuff.
Yeah, I think
that's a huge element.
Yeah.
Just find something that you like. Like if you like to ride bikes, do it.
Even
for
that,
an
but I don't
hour.
want to do it alone. Literally, if one of y'all move to Fulshire and want to like ride bikes or go to the gym, I will be happy to
Running
do that.
alone in the morning is like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I thought about that because I can actually get from my neighborhood to your neighborhood is like back roads the whole way. Like I won't have any traffic or anything. I thought
start
about doing
jogging.
that jog.
Start jogging every morning.
Are you moving tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Lifting with friends, I think, is good because generally then you push yourself like to work out harder.
Well, I think even for me, just like jogging, I think at least right now, I do better with somebody because it would push me to like keep up. Where I think when I'm by myself, if I get a little tired, I'm like, all right, I'll walk and check my phone. And also, I think the biggest thing for me is I just need to leave my phone in the fucking car because I just like between sets, I check something or I get an email and then I just stop.
I also even though it's like less work stuff these days, I have been also thinking I don't want to get an Apple Watch, but I just for like so I can link it to my music. But also like I find myself whether it be looking at the floor plans of the house or like scrolling or something that like I'm in my head I'm like, oh, I'm in between sets, like I'm just gonna do it. But I just know I'm like it's distracting me from the focus of what I'm trying to achieve at the gym. And I also think for an hour I can leave it, but I do want my music and like
I track every weight and every exercise on my phone, and I kind of hate it because
I do it on the Apple Watch.
Nah.
Here's my problem. I'm a big Apple Watch guy, but my problem is I bought it intending to like leave my phone in the car and just use my watch, and it does work for that. You can download playlists and listen to music and shit. But what I noticed is if you don't put it in the right mode, it almost takes you out of more. Like there's times where I'll be at my desk at work and I'll get like an email or I'll be at like lunch, and because it's not my phone, so I'm just like I'll start ignoring somebody like swiping on my phone. If anything, I think it might be more distracting. Like I think like you'll be with Charlie, get a text, and like you're not pulling your phone out, but you're still doing this. Like you're still like consumed by the.
I'm just gonna buy an old iPod Shuffle
kinda
and
what you
just
need to do.
keep it in my pocket and just like do that. Man, I don't know. You're moving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Tomorrow's the day, man.
Hey, that means starting next week you can work out with Joe. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You even go to the gym anymore?
I go to Kango.
But are you putting the gym in the?
I'm putting a gym there, yeah. But I mean, I don't work out like that no more.
you could.
I'm down to work out.
I was gonna
with
say,
you.
I'll come work out of the.
Yeah. I'll do that.
That'd be
I have gym
exciting.
equipment that I'm already gonna.
I
when
have a
move in
membership at
tomorrow.
the other gym, but whatever.
Well, yeah, we
I'm
can.
down.
I'm still down to go to Arco. Is it called Arco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, as we wrap up, I got one more random topic. This is something. A lot of things like happen throughout like my day or week, and I go, "Oh, this would be a good topic," and I was like, write it down on my phone. I got a lot more random stuff coming, but we're kind of running out of time here. What's your thoughts on? Do y'all? And I know, don't say no because I know you'll be lying. Do y'all have anyone, maybe stories or posts muted for people that you follow?
What do you mean muted? Like where I don't get
Like,
the,
so you're like, I don't want to see their stories or their posts anymore because you're just getting,
Yeah.
so you mute them.
I just unfollow them.
But see, that's the question is like,
I've got a few muted.
but like, because certain stuff, and a lot of it's like,
It's tits and ass.
it's exactly that, bro. Like,
we don't have to like beat around the bush on this shit. I don't know why everyone's like.
you don't gotta beat around the guy's bush that Charlie
Yeah,
saw,
yeah.
you know?
You
Because
got to beat around
sometimes
that
stuff
one.
is so like inappropriate of like people that I
but just
am
unfollow
friends
them.
with, but I'm like I'm acquaintances with them, and then they're like can be like unfollow.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
But then if I mute them and I mute their post and their stories, 'cause every time I open it, it's a naked person essentially, and I'm like, hey, I don't want this popping up on my phone, right? But I still like this person. I get that's their content, but
I don't follow anyone like that.
But
I
I'm
feel-
like, if I mute you on stories and posts, then you essentially don't exist on Instagram, and I'm only following you, so I don't have the awkward conversation.
Yeah.
But could you go to someone and be like, hey, I just want to let you know that like this would be so weird. Like, yeah, your content doesn't really align with like what I'm trying to have on my phone, and I unfollow.
I mean,
you.
unless they have, I know like some of these girls, maybe guys do it too, but I do know there's people that have like apps that tell them who unfollows. Like, I'm like, unless you have that, you're not going to notice. Like, if I unfollow you, you're not going to know I unfollowed you.
People
Unless you're
always
like really,
know, bro. They always figured out somehow.
There's been a couple actually recently of people that we all mutually know that like have just, which also crazy that in 20, like you chose now to start an OnlyFans or something. That you're a little late to the party on that one. Like, I don't know what went wrong in life, but
There's some people that newly started.
yeah, I'll tell you about it after this. But yeah, no, I agree. We're
There
like
you
out
go.
of nowhere, it's, you know, people that we follow that have never posted anything like that. And then out of nowhere overnight, it's like, you know, half naked, like follow me on this. And yeah, I guess I'm with you. Like, it would be something that if I opened my Instagram and it popped up and Amanda was sitting with me, she'd probably be like, who the fuck are you following? But it's somebody that we've been friends with for a long time. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you mute it or you just unfollow
and if
them.
something pops up and you're like, oh, like, and you're in public, you have to like immediately do it. Then it looks like you're almost trying to hide something. You're like, no, this person's just half naked on my feed. And then it's like, well, why do you follow these people? Because I know them in real life and I talk to them,
Yeah.
right? Or like I have talked to them, or like
I've unfollowed a lot of those people.
I want to.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna do it today.
Yeah.
It's who's the
What's your opinion on that, Christian?
I feel like in the world where we have been through many, like, people we sponsored or worked with or this, I'd rather just keep it, like, and not make it a big deal and just I'll mute people if I don't
Here's
like
another
what I'm
situation.
seeing.
Like, what if
Even
during
if someone's posting a lot of politics stuff,
yeah,
I'll also mute
What
that.
if it's something that like is just so like berating every day, all day, so loudly vocal about something in politics, and you're like, I get it. You hate this person or that person, and it's like everything's about it, and you're like, I hate seeing this, but like you can't escape it.
Yeah, just mute it.
I've muted that.
But if you mute them, why even follow them?
because I love that. I like that person. It's just like, bro, like, or her.
But what's
Stop
so you're
that.
following for support, so
No,
they have a
like-
follower, but you're like, I actually don't even see any of your content ever.
If you were at Max still and you posted every day about
If I was what?
If you were still yourself and I still like cared about you as much as I care about you now, but when you left this room and you just continuously posted about, you know, funding transgendered sex changes for the youth, I would have to mute you.
Okay.
Like I would still love you as a person, but I just don't want to see that every day, and I don't agree with that. So like I would.
So why wouldn't you just unfollow me?
Because you're my friend.
But you don't want to see anything that I post.
I don't want to see your post about that.
So you think if you keep following someone, that means you are friends with them?
No, I mean you would like. Did that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get
Like
it.
if you.
No,
were if-
I get it.
Yeah.
How about this? Would you mute people? You know how like when you unfollow it, their number goes down and they can see? What if people could see when you've muted them or it gave them an alert? Would you then mute them or would you just unfollow them?
I would just not do anything and just like skip over.
I
their
feel like
stories.
I'm pretty blunt, so like I don't care, you know. Like if I mute you because you're fucking posting your asshole on your story once a day, and you're like, hey, why'd you mute me? I'll be like, because you're posting your asshole on your story, you know. Like I feel like it's pretty obvious to. I feel like these girls have to know that like if you're openly posting your tits online every 5 minutes and someone mutes you, it's probably because they don't want to see it. It's not because they don't like you as a person.
Yeah.
I saw an interview. Lana, the one that got knocked up by the basketball player, like porn star.
Lana Rhodes.
Is that it? Little white girl? I'm assuming that's it. What?
What, that I knew the name? Is that what it was?
I mean, she's really popular. I just don't know the name.
Bro, I'm
That's her.
Okay.
I'm in like you know how like y'all like know all the stuff about politics? Yeah. I'm so
All the porn stars.
No.
I'm heavily in the porn world. Right?
No, I'm deep in like Twitter, and like my Twitter feed is like all of the current events of all the drama, whether it's going on with like Adam 22 or
Twitter
like
is all porn.
or Sneeko or like this person or that, all the like big influencer people who are like I see all that shit all the time. Like whether it be like Aiden Ross shit, Jack Doherty, like I don't know any of these people, but I'm very aware of all the drama that's going on because it's like all my feed, all the reaction channels are talking about it.
Well, okay, my point was she had an interview, and I think she was like top dog in the industry.
Oh, I
for
saw
all
that.
this shit. And she was saying like how much she regrets doing it and how she wished she never done it. Like no one takes her seriously. Like when she's doing business stuff, like no one really like respects her opinions. her kids are going to have to live with this for the rest. Basically saying how she regrets it so much, which is like, that's what made her money. But, and same with like, I think Mia Khalifa did the same thing. And a lot of these like very famous like OnlyFans girls are now coming out and being like, I wish I never did it. Which I think once they make money, they're saying that. Like as long as they're making money, I think once they get rich enough, they don't need to do anymore. Like, oh, I wish I never. But I feel like that should be a wake-up call for some of the girls that are like, I'm going to be on OnlyFans. It's like the biggest in the industry that have done it always regret it. And it's like, if I tell some girl right now watching this as OnlyFans, like you're going to regret, like it's not a good idea. It's not a respectable profession. I get attacked like, oh, you're just a misogynist asshole. But like, no, I think even the girls that are doing it now are starting to like, hey, maybe that's not the best fucking idea.
Bro, I have to ask this question.
Okay.
How does that work? Like, how does this play out? If you are and I'm not, I think everyone should do whatever the hell they want to. I just have a question. If you are a female and you're like, if like Lana Rhoades, she's online she has a lot of videos of doing the craziest stuff sexually. Like,
How do you know that?
Because you showed it to me. when her child grows up and he's like 16 years old, like, how does that child live?
You just have to hope
Like,
no one finds out who your mom is.
Imagine my son, and I hope he doesn't do this. He sees Lana Rhoades' son, he's like, yo, damn.
What'd he say?
I just beat my meat to your mom. Like, how does that, like, how do you,
it sucks.
Like, that's like, you're like, you've already like penalized your innocent child has been penalized. And just, now he has to live this like horrible, shitty life. I mean, not horrible,
like her
shitty,
kid,
but like,
I guess they would argue like, the kid's driving a Lambo and living in a big house. And
what if
everything
she's not
because of
rich
that.
anymore?
But yeah, no, it is crazy to be like, hey, like, what'd your mom do for a living? I'm like, oh, like fucking.
Well, the
took
public
dick for a
public
living.
school
Like,
system,
that's how
like
we're
at
rich.
Dulles, bro, someone's fucking if they want to bully you, that look, it's Charlie's mom. Like, that's just like a
No, and the internet never forget. Like, you can't scrub that for her. But even some of these like smaller girls that have fucking started OnlyFans, it's like you're always able to like search their name on Google and it's gonna come up.
Once again, I'm not against that. I'm just thinking like
I am.
before
It's
you
not, like,
get
it's not
into
a
that.
respectable fucking career path.
It's like I just think about like the future, like your children. Like, I mean, Lana Rhoades is saying it, like when her son or whatever daughter gets to be 14, 15 and he's riding the bus to school or going to a public school, he's unfortunately going to have to be picked on.
Yeah. When also it's like you got to a place, I think her thing was like, no one respects me in the business world. And it's like, no, like no one, I don't respect, if a girl has a fucking G-Wagon from OnlyFans, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm so impressed with your business knowledge. I'm like, congrats, but I'm not impressed by what you did at all. At no point are you going to give me business advice. I'm like, oh, that's so smart. You're right.
Would you?
Like, that's not a fucking, it's like you basically sold drugs. I think I actually respect a drug dealer more. I think a drug dealer actually had to try a little bit harder and think a little bit more.
Would you argue that like the instant gratification, the G-Wagon, the flights to Dubai, the purses, the Birkin bags.
It's such an accurate list. It's like that is actually all of them. Yes.
This is a serious question. Like, you're hot as fuck. You're making millions of dollars a month off of this shit from 20 to 28. Let's say 20 to 28. After that, when you hit 30 and maybe your subscriber count goes down and like you just start making less money and eventually it just fades out, the long-term shame of like your body parts being exposed to the internet and you doing weird shit. I mean, not weird shit. There's like sexual shit in public. Do you think that like it's worth that instant gratification?
I think not everyone is going to feel shame because some people fully embrace, but I think there's a chance that some people probably wish they had done things differently, but you don't know. And I think generally people, it's easier to not care about what the future version of yourself will like think about your previous actions. You're more of like, yes, but the me now, I don't care.
I'm at peace.
I don't care. Yeah. I'm fine with X, Y, and Z because of whatever reasons I choose to decide this is what I want to do. I'm, not hurting anyone. I'm making
money. I mean, honestly, it comes down to that because a lot of these girls, if they didn't do that, would be working at fucking Starbucks or, like it's not like
that's why
not
that's
trying
why
to be an
like,
asshole, but a lot of the like famous OnlyFans girls wouldn't have fucking become doctors if OnlyFans didn't exist, So it's like make millions or live a pretty mundane life. So for them, I guess like if that's my options, like
that's why I don't knock anyone that does it. I know people that do it and they're making a killing and shit. You're rich as fuck. You don't have to do anything. Like all you have to do is show your body. Like kudos to you. I just feel I think for me, like my question, what happens when you have kids they're older, and I remember being a kid. I just know that would be like the main topic people would make fun of your child for.
They're gonna have to deal with it.
It was, yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's just ironic. A lot of like the Lana Rhoades and Mia Khalifa, like a lot of these girls have come out at the same time and kind of been like, I wish I never did it. And I'm just saying maybe that's an eye opener for girls right now that are thinking about it or doing it now. Like, hey, you might not love this 5 years from now. When you settle down with kids and your husband's getting shit talked at the golf course because everyone's watching his wife get.
Yeah, bro.
I couldn't. I mean, we were playing, I mean, y'all wouldn't do that, but if we were playing golf and someone's like, hey, look at this video of Amanda online, like, no. I'd be so fucking uncomfortable if like my significant other was all over the internet.
Man.
Like,
I mean, I wouldn't marry a girl like that if she was exposed to the internet. It would be hard for me. Just insecurity issues.
Christian, do you have any opinions on this? No. Just say you're pulling a max, bro.
Pulling a max on this one.
Okay, and you know what?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You don't need you don't have to voice your opinion on everything. Yeah.
I think when it relates to, I mean, I don't know. Never mind.
No, go. It seems like you wanted to unravel.
Just like when, again, we work with so many people, and obviously when OnlyFans became a thing, it's like now it's thrown a curveball in like how we work with people. But do you stop working with people if they start an OnlyFans? They're the same people, right? And you can't also, you never know people's personal struggles and what they're going through.
Yeah.
It is sad. I mean, if you think about once you're 35, you'll likely have to keep showing more and more and more when your reward is going lower and lower and lower.
I think it tarnishes the brand's image if you have somebody working with you that.
I mean,
here's my thing with it, right? Like, it's been frowned upon for a long time, right? It was illegal. I don't know at what point it became not illegal. Well, I guess prostitution's been illegal, but would you say that if an influencer was caught, doing heroin, would you drop them? Like, do we view like drug use as worse than?
I don't know. I come from the place of like I don't want to.
Because it used to be if you got caught drunk driving, you would lose all your endorsements and everything else. I would argue that like
we've had athletes like go through some shit and then like we support them through it.
So I think as long as you're supporting through all kinds of stuff, then I'm like I think that's then you're good.
But this one's a little different because it's like not really getting.
It's not illegal.
Something. It's like you're choosing. I don't know.
I think it's just been frowned upon for a long time, and now it was kind of forced onto us as like if you don't agree with it, you're not.
There's a lot of like
a lot of people do it.
Fitness girl influencers that like I would have never guessed they would start an OnlyFans, and you go through their page now, and it's like, damn, you're doing it.
I'd imagine the only reason, unless would be just for the money of it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like I have a passion for
showing my tits. It's more so like it's more so I need the cash, and I like, hey, it kind of goes back to what we were saying about like the economy, like people need money, and if they're not getting hired places, and and life is still getting more and more expensive. Shit, if you can make an extra $5-10 grand a month off of showing.
Hey,
your
wait
tits,
till the AI robots take over OnlyFans, dude.
They already are.
Oof.
There's already a couple of AI ones.
Look, all that stemmed from me asking if you mute and unfollow people on Instagram, so didn't expect it to go to there.
We knew what you were saying.
But it's not always that.
Pretty much. What's another example?
I mean, I have.
You're not like, oh, this guy posts hot dogs every day. I got to mute him.
Why are those hot dogs so big, dude? That's not real. That's unrealistic size of a hot dog, dude. I don't know. It's mainly.
I would say ex-employees. Sometimes if that goes sour,
yeah,
like I won't necessarily unfollow them, but I might not want to see other stuff.
Here's a question. Last question. If someone in your group is dating someone, and then they stop dating that person, and the only connection you had, so basically you've chosen the other person, and if you were like, hey, I'm probably never going to see you again because like you and this person broke up, and like you're like not in the group, like do you unfollow, even though you had a great time with them? No problem. Damn.
Yeah, for me, it's not like, oh, he broke up, unfollow. It's like if I see them on my profile or my feed, I'm like, oh shit, like he doesn't date her no more. Unfollow. It's not like oh shit, he broke up. Would you unfollow now?
Then you refollow if they start getting back together.
Yeah.
The power of the follow button. All right, how'd you guys feel about this podcast?
It's good.
I like this is a good one, yeah.
This is a good one?
Yeah.
This was long.
That was over 2 hours.
I don't know what I'm going to get yelled at about. Something, I'm sure.
Definitely the OnlyFans thing for sure.
I don't think we have a lot of fucking
A lot of gooners.
I hope that I don't get yelled at for interrupting because I feel I tried to do my best.
You didn't at all.
Thanks.
I just interrupted you to tell you weren't interrupting.
But I want you to know that if y'all ever interrupt me or have like an interjection, 100% fine, 100% of the time. And if I ever feel that I am getting deviated from this thing, I'll go, hold on, like I'll say, hold on, let me finish. But I love when conversations go.
This one did that.
Love it. Interrupt me more.
Also, I would just say, I'm basing like you interrupt him off of the comments. I don't actually think there's a problem with you interrupting Christian. I've never once been like, oh my God, he's interrupting Christian. I just see a lot of comments here like, let Christian finish this topic. I think Christian's the most soft-spoken one here.
Yeah, I don't.
People always say you look like you don't want to be here.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's what the number one comments are.
Really?
You look like you don't want to be here. Yeah.
I'm not a big talker. Period.
Yeah, you aren't.
I never have been.
I thought you were mute.
I'm more of a
in middle
listener.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all like being on the pod?
Yeah.
Because like y'all.
No, we come every Sunday because we fucking hate it.
Yeah. It's
I
alright.
think it's good. I think it's a good time.
This is the only thing keeping me relevant anymore.
That's true. And I mean, at least for like business stuff, like again, I bring a bunch of random ass topics like that I think up throughout the week, and a lot of them are just quirky stuff. So it's just boys chatting with the boys. But like anything you want to talk about, ever, anything to an extreme extent, whether it be business, promotion stuff.
Bro, I was at the. It's funny you brought this up. I was at the U of H football game yesterday.
That's not funny.
And some dude, like.
Would that be interrupting if I interject little jokes?
Calm down.
Okay, sorry.
No, that was interrupting. I was at the game and some dude like literally, I was like in the bleachers section, student section, and some dude, Shawley, there's no fucking way. Is that you? I'm like, yeah, it's me. It's like, bro, I watched the podcast, and I was like, damn, like, I'm like
I
popular
get
again.
a huge reoccurring comment of people that either, like meet me for the first time now is somewhere in that conversation is love the podcast.
Yeah.
Frequently.
And once they say that, I'm like, fuck, I need to calm down with what I'm saying. God. Because
Yeah.
I forget because I'm just like hanging out with y'all. And like, I'll just say too much about my financials or like me and Heidi, or I'll say too much.
It would just
I-
do
Oh,
it.
you're good.
But I mean,
But
Joe,
I
Joe
got-
asked me to cut stuff out all the time.
No, I don't.
Anything you want.
Yeah, okay.
I
There's
actually tell
nothing
you not to
today.
cut shit out.
If there's ever anything you want me to cut out, dude, I will censor this podcast until it's.
This pod
Some
gets
dude-
more views than like, I mean, to be honest, we get, what, 40,000 views an episode?
Yeah, this podcast crushes.
I was going to say, like, we get more views on this pod than a lot of very big influencers that vlog. Like, there's influencers with millions of followers that gets like 20,000 on every video. We're getting 40.
What do we do on like what does it do on Spotify and like all these other things? We
don't know.
You know?
I'd have to look at the Libsyn like data for it, but it like we get I can probably try to log in real
Like,
fast.
what's the total? Like, I know it's 40 per video, but like, what's total encompassing Apple, Spotify, wherever you put it?
I feel like not a lot of
Now they
people
know I
listen
don't know
to
what DSD means. Fuck.
What is that?
I don't know what
What's
DSD means.
I was just going different terminology.
Oh, Epidot too. You don't know
EBITDA.
that?
Dot, epidot.
DSD is just direct store delivery.
Direct store delivery.
Yeah, so
EBITDA.
it just means you're not using a distributor. You're shipping the product directly to that
What
location.
about B2B?
Business to business.
There you go. But here's the thing, dude. If you don't need to know the terminology and you're still successful as fuck, that means you're doing something really right. Okay, so this all-time downloads, they call them downloads in the podcast world, all-time for the Don't Be Sour show, 2.2 million. This is not including YouTube. This is not YouTube. It's
a lot.
This month, so we're at the almost end of November, so so we still would have one more episode going up. So add like 40.
We missed one too.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, so this month on the thing it says 30,000. So probably another 15. We get another
Per
like
episode?
15,000 listens on top of the YouTube.
It's really good.
That's like my YouTube channel, 55.
I mean, bro. I mean, I actually am so mind blown
That is mind blowing.
that this podcast like continue, and we just. I mean, again, half the shit that we talk about is like randomly throughout the week. I just think of random topics, like the Apple thing, and it turns into conversation. Which, when I listen to podcasts, I'm always like, oh, they have these very specific topics where people say they like this because it feels like you're just sitting and hanging out with people like bros chatting about random shit.
A lot of females watch this, which I think is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Say, if
Right?
anything, I feel like we talk less when we actually hang out. If anything, Like when we actually hang out together, I feel like we're kind of just
If-
not this vocal.
We don't really hang out though.
But that's with everything, bro.
Yeah, we're not actually friends.
If us four were like, bro, we should do like a road trip for the next like 4 hours, we wouldn't talk as much as we talk.
No.
We would be like, do you want to put on a podcast?
I would actually hate that.
I know like
have,
Heidi's family watches this, and then sometimes I'm like,
Bro, everyone that I know watches this.
Yeah.
Taylor's family watches this. My family watches this.
This is all a persona, guys. If you're watching this and you know me, it's all fake.
Yeah. No, I have to like a lot of times when I'm like,
Oh no, that's awkward.
yeah, like we talk about a lot of stuff. And I'm like,
yeah.
What do y'all what?
I mean,
I just-
you know, you don't want certain people in your family to like hear you say something like.
yeah, but here's the thing.
I'm not
Like,
talking about a man's like dick. Like
that was you,
That's
bro.
on you. Yeah,
I
you
know,
brought
but
that
like,
shit up.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
but now I'm like thinking like if I see like
Bro,
someone, if I
your
see
dad's
Heidi's
gonna
family,
call
they're
you.
gonna
If you
think
really
that,
think about it, anytime we walk out of this room and knowing that's about to go out to the public, we've said some shit.
yeah, I need to clean it up, man.
Do you want me to cut out that whole last topic?
No, it's fine.
You sure?
What was
like-
what was the topic?
The OF stuff.
Oh,
Why is that? I'm sorry, forgot Heidi's mom has an OnlyFans. What?
No, it's
What?
nothing.
Just stop talking.
Okay,
What,
my
what
bad.
did you say you wanted to?
I was gonna say I want to leave y'all on a crazy like small world. What are the chances situation? So I got this puppy middle of Texas, about an hour and a half of West Texas, right? Got the puppy, set up a vet appointment in Katy. A week later, random vet in Katy at 1 o'clock. We get to the vet and we're talking, and the vet says, what's the dog's birthday? She's like, I think there's a litter mate next door. We're like, no, like, and they pull him. Someone that also got one of the puppies also happened to book at 1 o'clock on a Monday at that same clinic in Katy.
Wow.
Like, what the fuck are the chances? So my puppy got to hang out with her sister again. They got to play. I was just thinking, like, what are the odds that like we both got it from that breeder, came back to Katy, found a random vet, booked it at 1 o'clock on a Monday, and
That's
ended up
wild.
in the same,
That is wild.
Yeah. So I got the guy's number though. So now he lives like 15 minutes away from me. So now I'm like, we can keep him.
I've had people. I've had someone message me before and say that they have like dude's brother or sister.
Yeah.
Like they're like, yeah, I got it from the same litter that you got, dude. Just coincidentally.
Yeah, but now imagine then you randomly run into them at. It was a crazy series of events that like put us next to each other in a random vet.
Bro,
I
life
thought
is
that was
all
crazy,
about
yeah.
crazy events. If every decision that you make like led, I mean, we can go down that rabbit hole
Yep.
another day. But who's traveling this week? Can we film this next week? Or you're gone? When for all next week through the weekend? Mm-hmm. Damn.
I
Go to
got shit
Anchorage?
going on, man.
Fairbanks, North Pole.
All right, we either do 3 or bring on another guest. I don't know. New episodes.
Bring on Russ for DEI standards.
What's happening there? Oh, you mean to fill the quota?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For what? All right.
Did you get it or no?
Wait,
DEI. You don't know what that means? DEI. Wow.
diversity,
Equity,
equity investment.
inclusion.
I thought it was exclude.
To be honest, I don't even know what it means. We can end it.
I don't know what DEI. They don't know what EBITDA. He don't know DSD, bro.
Talking about DEI, I got to warm my hands up here so I can get ready to.
All right, new episodes every Monday 9 a.m. Eastern time, unless you don't get one. If you're on, hey, here's the thing: if you're listening to this, I don't know if anyone got this far. Give us a 5-star review. I don't know what it does, but I think it helps. YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, tell your mother, tell your sister. See you next week. Peace.
Who's the OF person?
Wait, no, wait, turn the camera.